advanced가. All right. We're ready. We're ready to go. What up, chat? How you guys doing? Hello. I got my outrageous number of ads out of the way, so now, we can start the games. We're gonna have a shorter night of scrim nights tonight. So normally we have 3 different best of 3s, as you guys know. Today we're only gonna have 2 best of 3s because one of our teams had to drop out, and apparently there was like no team that could really fill it in. Dino kind of did the schedule late this week because he's like kind of sick. He's been kind of sickly. The fact that he's like sick but he's still doing all this work for scrims is fucking wild, by the way. So like, you know, we better not hear any motherfucking complaints because this man is doing work. So yeah, but normally we would have, oh, this screen isn't updated, but it's fine. Normally we would have like 3 different sets of 3s, but we're only gonna have 2 best of 3s today. And then Sunday I think we're gonna have all 3 best of 3s. So Sunday will be a full day of scrims, but today will be like kind of a half day, I think. So the other schedule overlay is updated. Oh wait, there's an other schedule overlay. Oh wait, do I need to get different overlays? Okay, hold on, it's fine. I'll boot up.
Subby wubby.
Let me boot up the game and let me also just go get that set up. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure which tournament overlay we had. That tourney I was casting earlier kind of went later than I was expecting it to, so I didn't get a chance to like test out stuff on OBS. Because you know me, I'm very professional. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Is it this one? That's the one we started on, right? Oh, that's so clean. I like that one. That's so clean. It's so clean. Yeah, our first match is going to be Overcome versus Bad Intentions. These guys actually played against each other last weekend, and we had a really close set. Like it was really back and forth. So it should be a good rematch. It should be interesting. I think they're like our only 2 EU teams at the moment. So, you know, they're probably going to be playing each other quite a bit. Yo, Colin, how's it going? Hello, Diggy. What up? Thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back, man. Zombie Hit Girl, thanks for the 26. Pixie, thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate you. New Age Doom, thank you for the motherfucking 17, man. Kratos, thanks for the 26. And I think that's everything I missed. Thank you guys, man. TVT schedule, new scoring is the new one. Okay. Don't worry, we got it. Luckily for me, being scuffed and unprofessional is kind of like my brand. So like, it's okay for me to just fix this on the fly. You know, it's fine. Okay, yeah. This is it. Yeah, that's the stuff. What if I just replace this one? You know what I mean? Like, what if I just took this one? Wait, is this the one? No. Yes. No. Yes. This one. What if I just took this and I just replaced it with this? That'd be Gigabrain or what? Sick. Yeah, it is. Oh wait, but the thing's there. What? How did I fuck this up? Oh wait, I know how I fucked this up. I see. That's how I fucked it up. I see. Okay, it's okay. I got it. It's under control. Everything's under control. We're good. We're still good. Hello again, Fucaster. What's up, man? Yo, Infinite Rogue, thanks for 27 months. Welcome back, dude. Appreciate it, man. Okay, so today, first set, Overcome versus Bad Intentions. We're gonna have Myers, Pyramid Head, and then Huntress is the tiebreaker if we need it. Oh yeah, because I guess the scoring overlay, yeah, I guess the score on the right side is all different now. That's true. So yeah, I guess we did need a new screen. That makes sense. Dino, hope you're feeling okay, man. Good to see you, dude. How did that go? Oh, casting the tournament was great, dude. I had a good time. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a very good time. Very good time. Let me get everything started. It looks like our first killer is going to be... Well, I guess I'm not really the one to get started. I think they need to invite me, actually. Because our first killer is going to be from Overcome, I believe, right? It'll be Overcome's Myers, which I'm assuming would probably be Freddy Booty Smacker, maybe? I'm going to wait for whoever is playing Myers for them to invite me. And then Bad Intentions will be playing Survivor, I think. And it'll be flippity flop. You and Hens make a pretty good duo. Nodders? Yeah, Hens is cool, man. Hens is cool. It was my first time ever really, like... Honestly, that was my first time ever really, like, actually hanging out and talking to Hens. So, I'm glad it wasn't, like, incredibly awkward.
I can't possibly sit through 6 ads again. It's 3 months.
Yo, work dog. Think of the 14 months. I know, it was actually insane. So, like, I can't blame you. Thank you, man. Welcome back. Appreciate the 14 months. Hope we're doing well. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Hey, dude, my boyfriend is asking me to ask if you're made of tofu. I'm just trying to appease him. Please don't feel obliged to answer this. No, I'm literally made of tofu. Like, I'm actually a human being. I'm a sentient block of tofu is what I am. I'm trying to pass off as a human being, but I'm quite literally just soybean curd. Yes. So that's the answer. If you can get swallowed by a whale but regurgitated without getting hurt, would you do it for the story? would I know during the act that I wasn't gonna get hurt? Like, am I going into it knowing that I'm not gonna get hurt, or like, am I gonna be terrified the whole time and then I just happen to get out fine? Yeah, okay. If I knew going into it that I was gonna be fine, then sure, I would absolutely do it. Yeah, like if I was like, if you're just saying like, if it happened and you thought you were gonna die, but then you ended up not dying, you know, then maybe not, because that sounds kind of traumatizing. But like, yeah, man, if I knew I was gonna be fine. Bro, fuck yeah. Sign me up. Sign me up, dude. Absolutely. He seems like a cool dude. Yeah, Hens is cool, man. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude for sure. I actually was talking to him about maybe coming to join us on SCRIMS sometime, so maybe we can get him to come play at some point. TJ's playing Myers. Okay, then I'll be waiting for the invite from TJ then. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Wasn't there supposed to be a tourney earlier today? The you and Hens were going to comment. What happened? Yeah, it happened. I posted about it in Discord. You missed it. Yeah, I posted in Discord. I wasn't streaming it here. It was being streamed on like their channel. It was Outrun the Fog. You done missed it, man. You missed it. We already did it. I just kind of finished that pretty recently. Power Struggle Rangers versus DC on first down for the 100th time. I know, dude. They're like bitter rivals, man. I swear. It's like fucking France and England in this bitch, dude. They just keep going at it. That'd be traumatic as fuck. What if you knew you were gonna be okay, getting swallowed by a whale and then spit back out? What? What do you mean? It'd be fine. Would you consider doing a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 on stream? No, I would. That's never gonna happen. That's literally never gonna happen. That game would be dog shit to stream. Like, that game is amazing, but like that would be horrible numbers wise. Like, I might as well just go play fucking Roblox or some shit, or like World of Warcraft or something. Like, that's a terrible game to stream. What was your favorite match from the tourney? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like the Ghostface games were so interesting because I feel like Xeno had that shit, and he just like put on this funky ass build. Like, Xeno's build in the Ghostface games were so strange. Like, it was so odd that he ran what he ran, because I feel like if he just ran like a more standard build, I feel like they would have won it. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I think all the games are good. It's already going on YouTube. That's not mine. That's all Outrun the Fog. If you want to know anything about the tournament or see their videos, go check out Outrun the Fog. As a matter of fact, I can post a link to their Discord, I think. I think I still have the invite that I got sent. So go check them out. It's all their stuff. That's their content. I was just hanging out with them and casting. It's all their stuff. They'll probably upload it to their YouTube channel. It's on their Twitch as well, on the VODs and everything. That's their Discord, so you can find everything from them in there. But yeah, that's not my content to upload. That's theirs. Would you consider streaming Baldur's Gate 3 with its built-in Twitch integration during a subathon? Oh yeah, wait, it has like some built-in. I forgot about that. It has some kind of like built-in integration, right? Where like people can like vote on what you do. How's that work? I kind of forgot that was a thing. What's up, Willow? Welcome. I know you're new here, but welcome. Okay, we got the invite. We're good. We're in there. The Executioner set? Yeah, the Executioner set was pretty good. Watching Zaka throw 50 shockwaves at Xeno was pretty funny too. You're not wrong about that. I enjoyed that quite a bit as well. Sick. They're already joining up. Let's go. Sick. Streaming Baldur's Gate 3 would be such a nightmare. Even if it was a good game to stream, chat would be horrible and backseaty. Yeah, true. That's a good point. It would be like dodging backseating like crazy. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Yeah, we can give you guys a gamble. Hold up. Myers set. Both matches. Overcome. Bad intentions. Tie. All right, you guys got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to gamble. 2 minutes. Get your gambles in. 2 minutes. It's Myers. He's played on Larry's. We allow basically everything, don't we? I'm pretty sure we allow like literally everything on Myers. Like, he can run some fucking funky shit. So you could see like tombstones. You can see Infinite Tier 3. I don't think there's really any special bans on them, but I can go check real quick just to be sure, because sometimes I'm an idiot and I get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure we have nothing special. Yeah, no banned add-ons, no banned perks. Yep, just playing on Larry's. And matter of fact, there's not even any offerings that need to be burnt because it's Larry's. So yeah. Yeah, it should be exciting. I also got to turn off alerts, so I'll be thanking people in between games when I can. Yeah. Chat would do everything to steer you toward the bear scene. The bear scene? Okay, I don't even want to continue that line of questioning because I feel like you're going to spoil something for me. I don't even know what the fuck the bear scene is, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of want to replay Baldur's Gate 3 because, like, I kind of like the way I played it is I spawned up in the beginning and it like presents you all these people that are like supposed to be your allies, but I just killed them all. I just fucking murdered them all, dude. Oh. Wait, TJ left. Wait, I can't invite you. I'm not the owner of the lobby. Wait. Oh, wait, like you can't set the map and stuff? Oh, I think Laser Raptor made the... Do I need to add him? Is that a thing? No, I don't have a friend request. Did he add me though? He didn't. Yeah, I think Laser Raptor made the... I think Laser Raptor made the lobby, invited me, and then invited TJ. And I think it passed... Wait, maybe I was the owner of the lobby. Maybe I just could have set the... I don't know. I'm not sure. I think you really enjoyed it as a single player game. It's a much different experience. Yeah, I think so too. Although the people I'm playing with are very like Ralph and Graham are both very like they don't mind like taking a back seat because they've already played it a bit themselves. So they'll like let me and Mariah handle most like decisions and stuff. So like I feel like even being a part like being like a multiplayer game, it still feels pretty good. But yeah, I mean you might be wrong. Or sorry, you might not be wrong. I think doing it solo would probably be really good. Just like in the forest. The forest was a mercy killing, GSR. That motherfucker, he wasn't gonna make it, dude. He very clearly wasn't gonna make it. He was on the ground writhing in pain. I did that guy a favor. I still can't believe I'm getting shit for that, okay? That was a mercy killing. I did what was best for that guy. I don't care what anyone says. Has the first team played yet? No. You should move to Europe so Hens can co-cast with you more. Well, I mentioned it. I mentioned it to him, and he said that he'd be down to do it anyway. And he said that like even if he would just do like the first couple games and then maybe hop off since it's so late. Like he said he might join even just for like a couple games, if not all of them, you know, which would be fine as well. Did you kill the cub? What cub? The fuck? I don't even run into no cub. What do you mean? I haven't seen a cub. You could have healed him though? No, I couldn't have. He wasn't gonna make it. He was a lost cause. Trust me, I know. I can tell he was a lost cause. He wasn't gonna make it no matter what I did. He was dead. Like an hour into the game in the cave. Do you mean the owlbear? Is that what you mean? Did you get sex in Baldur's Gate? No, I'm not fucking anybody. I was gonna fuck that one dude. I don't know. There was like some guy, and I was gonna bang him, but then he turned into a little bitch, so I stopped. Like, he kind of ruined it, you know. I was feeling it, but then he turned into a little bitch, and I was like, you know what? Never mind. Fuck this guy. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not banging anybody. Unlucky. Never rubber ducky, dude. What skills did we play today? I think I missed it. Here, let me show you. We have guaranteed Pinhead and Executioner, and then guaranteed Executioner Singularity, with the tiebreakers being possibly Huntress and Plague. So those are the 5 killers for the whole weekend, though. The whole weekend is going to be Cenobite, Executioner, Plague, Huntress, Singularity. But for today, guaranteed 2 games of Executioner, guaranteed a game of Pinhead, guaranteed a game of Singularity, with maybe a Plague and maybe a Huntress thrown in, depending on if it goes to tiebreaker or not. So we will see. We will see. Gale Halson? No, Will. His name was Will. Will, yeah, he ruined it. Will ruined it. Yeah. Where's the third set? There is no third set today. A team had to drop and we couldn't, there was like no replacement that we could even get, so we just canceled the third set. We're just doing 2. You want to buy a DLC? What do you recommend? I don't know, Plague? Maybe Plague? Plague's got corrupt intervention. You can't go wrong with that. Wait, who do you play more? Are you more interested in killer or survivor? Maybe I should ask that first. Because I feel like you should invest in like a fun character and also people that have good perks, but I don't know which side you want to play more, so I don't know. Hard to say. Only 2 games a day? Yep, only 2 games a day. Yep. TCM after? Probably not, no. Not going after Shadowheart? I said I fucking murdered that bitch. Shadowheart? Shadow who? She's fucking dead, bro. She was dead the second I saw her. I killed everyone on that fucking ship, dude. I saw people in the ship and I was like, hey, they have armor. I want their armor. So I fucking murdered them and I took their shit. And I was like, thanks. Now I got armor. Thank you. So yeah, Shadowheart? Shadow who? Bitch is dead. She's been dead. We already had Gamba? Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. I'm gonna be real. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I should be getting an invite from TJ. But, like, I'm not really sure what's happening. Because, like, we did have a lobby, but now we don't. So now I have no fucking idea what's going on right now. I should be getting an invite. I'm just chilling. I mean, I don't mind just hanging out and talking to you guys, so it's cool. Imagine not romancing Mommy K. Are you talking about the demon bitch? Because Ralph's already trying to bang her, so I can't. I don't want to step on Ralph's toes, you know? I can't invite or join anyone. Oh, are you like bugged? Wait, really? Wait, what if the survivors just hosted? I mean, you're all from EU, right? Does it matter? Like, what if the survivors hosted and invited you? Wait, you said you can't join anyone, though. Wait, what? That's so weird. Huh. Shadow has my heart. That's who? Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Okay. 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 There we go. There we fucking go. That's poggers. Let's go. I'm fucking pogging. Let's go, dude. Murder? That's fine. Trying to go after the same person as my buddy? Too far. True, dude. You gotta look out for the bros, man. I ain't gonna step on my boy's toes. Fuck that shit. Hell no. Sorry for delay. It's all good. All good, man. I mean, like I said, we have a short day anyway today, so it's not a huge deal. It's all good. All good, dude. All good. Chainmail's in that special and she just gave you your armor for free anyway? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? I didn't know either one of those things. I didn't know how good chainmail is, and I still don't really know how good it is, and I also didn't know if she'd give it to me for free. I didn't even know if she was on my side. I just saw somebody with some shit that I wanted, so I killed her. You know, because I figured that's how a rogue would do it. You know, I was playing a rogue, and I was like, hey, if I'm gonna be a rogue, I should play like a rogue. So I did, and I killed that bitch. Gotta look out for number one. You know, gotta look out for number one. All right, I think we're ready to go. Is that how you're playing your D&D campaign? No, our actual D&D campaign is not really being played like that. No, it's kind of a mix. I mean, sorta, but like not really. Who did you kill? Everybody, Nox. Everybody. I killed everybody. Everybody that I possibly could. Yeah, I couldn't move the map up. You're not wrong. That's probably a good idea. We can maybe slide that bitch up like there. Yeah. Yeah. That looks good. Even higher even, right? Like a meow. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Tofu's already at the it's what my character would do stage of a D. Yeah, that's the whole point, right? Isn't that the whole point of D&D is you're supposed to role play? Like, dude, if you're just playing D&D and being yourself, that's bad, right? Aren't you supposed to like think about what your person would do? Otherwise, you're not role playing. You're just, I don't know, being yourself in a fantasy world. Which I guess is okay too. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Sorry. Here we go. Game 1. TJ on shape versus Bad Intention Survivors. We'll see how this goes. Again, we allow basically everything on shape, so he can run almost anything. And he is running almost anything. He's running Tombstone with a J. Myers Memorial, so he's going to have faster stock, and he can literally just murder someone outright, which is pretty spicy. Now, we did globally ban Deadlock, so if Deadlock was allowed, we'd probably see it, because Deadlock is the only other perk in the game other than Corrupt that just passively, like, stalls the game without you really needing to do anything yourself. But it's not there, so he won't have that. He does see Adam a bit. He gets a little bit of stock. He's got triple gen kick perks. So he's got Pop Eruption, which is a great combo, but he also has Nowhere to Hide, which could be really spicy. especially on an indoor map like this. I'm curious. I'm going to cycle through the survivors builds real quick. Dead Hard, Hope, Deja Vu, Off the Record, Kinship. Wow, DS, lots of anti-tunnel perk on Ace. That's a hard stack of anti-tunnel perks. Unbreakable Deliverance on to Quinton with For the Peepo, and then a boon here with a bit of other things mixed in. Bit of an altruism build. Nobody has distortion or anything, so I don't know if they'll be able to scout out Nowhere to Hide. They might have to just play it off of game sense. Quinton is giving quite a bit of stock here, so this is going to get TJ to tier 2 and halfway to tier 3 before that hit comes in. They're currently stacked up on main gen, right, I believe. So this gen up there is getting stacked on. It's most likely going to pop pretty soon. I'm curious to see if TJ like actually commits to this or if he goes to check on the gens. Because I feel like he should just bail. Like, even right here, he should probably bail, right? You have a tombstone. Unless he maybe wants to make it less obvious he has it, but I feel like he should just bail and try to get the tombstone value. Like, I feel like if you have a tombstone, you know, and you want to use it, priority should just be like, fuck it, get the tombstone ASAP. But he does get this down, so down goes Quinton. That's going to be a decently fast down, all things considered. So down he goes. He'll be getting taken to basement. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Because he's going to get put in basement, and again, the killer has a tombstone. And he's in basement. So, like, he catches someone off and going for that save, and shit could get crazy, you know what I mean? Claudette's kind of hovering. It looks like Adam is progressing. This is, like, on the left side of the map. This is, like, the 8 o'clock gen, basically. He's progressing it, but he might get chased away depending on what Myers does. But Myers actually wants to hover this basement a lot. So, yeah, I think he wants this tombstone off the hook. So, yeah, Adam pops that gen. There is a bit of progress here. He's going to kick it. This will put Eruption down. This will also give him Nowhere to Hide. He doesn't see it. He's not really looking around with Nowhere to Hide. Okay, there you go. I was going to say, you have aura reading. Like, look around. There was a bunch of auras to be read. He just didn't really look around for it. He seemed like he was really hyper-focused on the basement, and he wanted to make sure that nobody was getting it. I think at this point, I think he's just literally hard playing basement. Like, as a matter of fact, I think he's playing it too hard to the point where, like, the survivors are probably not even going to go for it. Like, I feel like if you want to make this work, you probably want to bait them into going for the save and then take advantage, right? But like he's playing the top of this basement so hard that they're not even gonna go for it, dude. Like even if they don't know you have a tombstone, even if they think that you're just like normal Myers without a tombstone, it's still like, why would you do that, right? Like he might be tier 3, like he might be 99. Like you're not gonna go run down into a basement against the Myers that's standing on top of it, unless he wanted to just secure struggle. But like, again, I feel like with a tombstone, you should probably just try to get a tombstone, you know? Looks like Ace is on another gen. It's going to be done pretty soon. DJ coming back to the basement again. He's really hard protecting this basement. I mean, he kind of has a 3-gen on this top side, right? So maybe that's his plan, is just to hold this 3-gen. He kind of had a 4-gen, but he lost middle, like, main building gen. This 3-gen is, like, not a great one. This one's, like, pretty far out. So this is not exactly the best 3-gen to hold. But that being said, like, if Quentin dies in basement, and then if he just tombstones somebody else and turns the game into a 2v1, then that's kind of game over anyway. So I think at this point, it's just going to boil down to, can these survivors avoid the tombstone? Because they finished every other gen. They popped every other gen except for this 3-gen. That's all that's here now. These 3 gens on top side. So at this point, this whole game is going to be decided by, does TJ get a tombstone, and do the survivors avoid it? Again, I would sort of expect people to, like, expect tombstones since we allow them. So I would not be surprised if, like, when he pops tier 3, everyone just jumps in lockers, you know? So we'll see. So far, Ace gets found. He's at a pretty decently safe pallet back in his corner. He gets a stun. We'll see what TJ tries to do with this. Nothing really. He's just going to come... At least kick the pallet, though. Like, if you're going to leave, at least just kick the pallet real quick, right? Interesting. TJ not even kicking the pallet, just going to walk away. Kicking the gen real quick. We're going to put Eruption down on it, getting Nowhere to Hide without really getting much value out of it, though. We'll get Nowhere to Hide here. He did just see somebody, but I guess he wants to see everybody. He's going to pretend like he didn't see that guy and then swing back over. They do have a pallet. As long as his pallet's up, they shouldn't be able to get Tombstone if they just spam vault it. He's going to take the hit there, too. His Tombstone's 99. This is bizarre. And it's weird to me that he's not kicking the pallets, because pallets are, like, pretty much the same thing as... I mean, they're not quite the same, but they're basically the same thing as lockers when it comes to, like, safety versus tombstones. Because you can just spam vaults on a pallet, right? Like, if he's tier 3, you can just spam vaults. And it's, like, next to impossible. Like, you have to time it, like, it might be possible to get it, but you'd have to time it, like, so immaculately. No, don't pop it here. Not with the pallet up. He's just not even... I'm so confused. TJ, did he forget his add-ons? I'm so confused as to how he's playing this. He does get the down though, so like I guess good down. I mean, it was a good down on the ace. If we pretended Tombstone wasn't in play, then I would say, hey, good job, you got the down. But again, Tombstone's in play, so like I'm just confused why he's not getting it. Because if he doesn't kill anybody with this tier 3, I think he doesn't win this. Like this 3-gen is not that strong, and I feel like they can probably break this 3-gen if they don't get tombstoned. Maybe he's playing the long con though. I don't know. Maybe he's playing the long con and he's trying to make it seem like he doesn't have a tombstone. You know, like he's really playing the long con here. Because he's gonna... Oh my god, he gets it. And then he fucking gets it. And then, oh my god, dude. Oh. Well, the long con worked out. So, there you go. Disaster, full dead. All 3 hook stages immediately gone. Survivor just fresh hook to death immediately. So yeah. Well, that's interesting. He's gonna kick that gen, gonna put eruption back down on it. He didn't have pop-up, but he did get eruption and nowhere to hide down. So he saw the ores of people and where they were going. He's not really gonna do much with it though. He seems like he's kind of terrified to leave this gen at the moment. To be honest with you, I really do feel like he long conned him. Like I feel like Disaster probably did not think he had Tombstone. You know what I mean? Like to be fair, I probably wouldn't expect it either. I'd be like, okay, if he had a Tombstone, he probably would have like went for it, right? Like you would think. I mean, I didn't like. I guess from his point of view, I guess I don't blame him, but like, I still think cornering up there is a bad play. You know? Like I still think that's a bad play. But yeah, the long con kind of like weirdly worked out. It like weirdly worked out, I guess. He finds Ace. He swings at this pallet pretty aggressively, but doesn't actually get the hit. Ace is gonna get this stun, and he might have to leave now because he's worried about this gen. I wish he would kick the pallets before leaving though. Like I don't hate him leaving this chase because I do think you got to kick on. Like I do think you got to check on these gens. But there's so many situations where he could just take like 2 or 3 seconds to kick a pallet before walking away, just to not have to deal with him later. Because now if he runs back there again, he's gonna have to deal with that pallet maybe, right? And it's just like why? Like you might as well just quickly kick it. Like they weren't like that. Like I don't think that gen was in that much of a danger, unless maybe he thought it was. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't realize. But that gen was definitely not in that much of danger. Like I think you could have gotten away with that. Because yeah, now like you have to do it now. You know. Ace will be able to make this pallet, which you can throw, and then just use this as one big loop, which you will, which is a decently safe loop. And again, TJ gonna be able to go to this generator again. So they're kind of just slow crawling this now, where Adam is trying to get progress in this gen, and Ace is just kind of like looping around and trying to not go down. He's gonna leave this though. Ace is doing the gen in the corner while injured, which is gonna get a little scary. He might run into the Myers. He's kind of running into the Myers. He's sort of kind of running. He's definitely running into the Myers. He has ran into the Myers. The Myers has been ran into. He's gonna go down. That's going to eruption the gen. I don't think Adam will be able to get it done, and that's going to basically be it. But to be honest with you, I actually think TJ maybe shouldn't have just... he maybe shouldn't hook here. He's kind of risking... Well, actually, wait, never mind. Hatch doesn't matter anymore. Oh, yeah, that's right. With our new scoring system, hatch doesn't matter at all. So never mind. This is fine. You know what? I actually love this. I love that hatch doesn't really matter in a situation. Like, hatch only matters if all the gens are done, which I honestly fucking love. So, you know what? I forgot about that. It's great. Because in a situation like this, I think it's just kind of annoying to have to slug for the 4K, in my opinion. And he doesn't really have to worry about it. He can just kill Ace, and then even if Adam gets hatch, it's still all good. You know? It's still all good. Adam does get found here. He's almost got his tombstone back. And he might be able to get it on this Adam. Ace is doing the corner gen again. He's doing the deep top right corners where he's at right now. 99ing it even more. Getting even closer. Making sure it's really 99'd. Is he just going to try to bloodlust this? I'm surprised Lemonade left. I thought he would just stay at that pallet while he was bloodlusting, to be honest with you. But he didn't. Oh, yeah, you got to be worried about the tombstone. I don't think he gets him, though. He just gets the regular down. The eruption goes off. He knows that the Ace is on that gen. So he gets the normal down. Ace is not going to be able to get this done. There's no way. There's no way. Unless TJ does something really weird. Like if TJ like hooks him and then I don't know, fucking checks on the other gen even though it's not progressed at all. Or not progressed, but not being worked on. Like something weird would have to happen for him to get this gen. I don't think he's gonna get it. Yeah, he's gonna already get a head start away. Adam does not have deliverance or anything. So I think it's just gonna be curtains from here. He's gonna kick this. It's gonna put Pop Goes the Weasel down on it. Nowhere to hide is gonna come in. I don't think he's gonna see him on nowhere to hide. So he's gonna think he's in a locker, but he's actually just way gone. Interesting. Yeah, he also actually has off the record. Oh no, actually his off the record faded. But it did hide the eruption aura, but I don't think it would have hit the nowhere to hide aura, because I think it might have been gone by then. He's gonna come back and check on the hook. And maybe Ace is just waiting for Hatch now? Maybe? But again, as far as I'm aware, actually not as far as I'm aware, I'm confident to say that getting Hatch here doesn't matter. Because again, like the first win, like the first scoring win condition that we're going off of now is gens done. So if one side gets all 5 gens done and the other side doesn't, Hatch doesn't matter at all anymore. So yeah. Well, actually, wait a minute. Maybe it would matter if the other match ended up being a 4K1, right? Because if the other team gets 4K at 1 gen, but then the other team gets a 3K at 1 gen, then I guess it would matter, right? Because then the hook stages would matter. Actually, wait. I don't want to say it doesn't matter. Yeah, Hatch actually can matter. I'm dumb. I didn't really think about it that hard. So yeah, Hatch actually could matter a little bit. I would say it's likely not to, but yeah, it definitely could. So never mind. It is still something you have to be at least a little concerned about. He finds them both. Ace just pre-throws those pallets. He's gonna go after Adam. And we'll see. Can you explain the new scoring system? Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and do it because this game is kind of just like, we pretty much know what the result of this is going to be, maybe except for Hatch, right? Like, we know that they're not going to finish the last gen, right? Like, it would take a pretty much a miracle for them to finish the last gen at this point. So I'll go ahead and explain it. Yeah, so basically, there's 3 different stats. There is generators completed, and then there's hook stages, and then fresh hooks. So basically, the first win condition is generators completed, right? So, for instance, if one team finishes all 5 gens and the other team gets 4K'd before finishing all 5 gens, clearly the team that finished all 5 gens wins, right? Like, no matter what, if one team finishes more gens than the other team, that team wins, no matter what. Like, under any circumstance. Ace does go down here. I don't think they have, yeah, there's like no progress on gens, so like it's pretty hopeless. But actually this could end up being a Hatch situation because Ace is death hook, right? So yeah, he's gonna die, and this could be where Hatch matters, so I guess we'll see. But anyway, sorry. Yeah, our first win condition is gens, right? If there's a difference in the amount of gens done, then the team that got more gens done wins, right? Like, that's the first win condition. If that is the same, like, say both teams get all 5 gens done, right? Like, say, like, neither team gets 4K'd before all gens are done, then the next win condition would be the hook stages. Like, whichever killer got more hook stages, or whichever striver team got less hook stages, you can say, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it, okay. There you go, that's interesting. That's gonna end with 10 hook stages, but only 4 gens. So the win condition for the survivor team of Overcome is just going to be basically finishing all 5 gens essentially. But okay, to basically keep explaining, it's just a series of tiebreakers, right? Like, gens are the first win condition. If that's a tie, we go to total hook stages, right? So like, if both teams got all 5 gens done, but one team got out with, like, you know, a bunch of hook stages, and they, you know, the killer only got like 5 stages, and the other killer got like 9 stages, then the 9-stage killer wins clearly, right? If the hook stages are the same, like, say both teams got like a 3K 9 hook stages or something. Well, no, that wouldn't work. That's a bad example. Say they both got like 2K 8 hook stages, right? Then it would come down to who got the most fresh hooks, you know? Like, if one team had, you know, one person that never got hooked, so they were missing a fresh hook, then that team would basically win because the fresh hook is the final tiebreaker. So it's basically a series of tiebreakers. It's gens, total hooks, fresh hooks. So the win condition, and like basically what ends up being, like what it ends up being is that the win condition is the exact same as it's always been. The difference now is that fresh hooks matter. Like, there's one more additional tiebreaker, which is fresh hooks, that we didn't have before. And it's also just, we're kind of like trying to do it this way so that it makes more sense in terms of like being visually presented to you, right? Because like before you would get points, right? Like, you would get points based on XYZ, but points are like kind of misleading, you know what I mean? Because like again, like you get some killers like Blight who like you kind of expect a 4K. So like the expected result, like a quote unquote tie result from Blight would be something like a 4K 1 or like a 4K 0, you know? But scoring wise, that would be like 20 points to 10 or 20 points to 8. Like scoring wise, it looks like the survivors got dominated when in reality, that's like pretty much a expected like tie result, you know? So like points don't really represent how the match went well enough, I guess is the idea. So we're trying this instead. So that like, instead of being like, okay, you know, one side got this many points, the other side got this many points. It's just, you're just comparing the actual stats in game. That's it. You're just comparing exactly what happened in game to what the other team got. And then there you go, you know? How do penalties work? Basically, penalties would just be removing a hook stage, I believe. Like they would just get -1 hook stage. What's the last syllable? Jen's hooks, that's fresh hooks. Barbecue and chili is fresh hooks. I'm more confused now than I was before. I'll just assume that a coin toss at the end decides the winner. I feel like maybe I'm explaining it bad because it's honestly like super simple. It's just 3 win conditions that go in order, right? Like Jen's first, hook second, fresh hooks third. Like it's really just, I don't know. I feel like to me it's way more simple than the point system. It's just a matter of maybe it's just a matter of people adjusting to it. I don't know. So like again, this game, because only 4 gens got done for bad intentions, Overcome's win condition in this game is basically just 5 gens. I mean, hypothetically, if they get a fresh hook out of Hatch, then they could win that way, but that's pretty unlikely. So the win condition is basically just do 5 gens right now. Like that's basically what they need to win because the other team did not finish 5 gens. So yeah. Okay, Tinny, sounds good. Remind me later. Remind me later and I got you. You just have to overcomplicate even the simplest thing. Well, I'm trying to like explain it in a way where people will understand. But yeah, maybe I am overcomplicating it. I don't know. Like I'm trying to be like thorough with my explanation so that people get it, but maybe I'm being too thorough and maybe that's what's confusing people. Maybe this is my fault. I don't know. Who fucking knows, dude? Who knows? What's the difference between a hook and a fresh hook? A fresh hook is basically the first time someone's hooked, which is why we have the barbecue and chili icon. If you guys remember how barbecue and chili used to work, like barbecue used to give you stacks the first time you would ever hook a survivor. Like that's how it used to work back when it gave you blood points. That's basically what a fresh hook is. The first time that a survivor is ever hooked is a fresh hook. So like them being hooked a second time or a third time is not their fresh hook, or even if they go to struggle or whatever, like that's not a fresh hook. It's only their very first hook stage is a fresh hook. Yeah, it's 5 gens equals win, Kurt. Yeah, exactly. That's all they gotta do is finish 5 gens. A whole day of casting, Tofurky. Yeah, dude. We had the old duo with Hens earlier. Now we're soloing. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Although it's going to be a little bit of like a half-day stream today, so we'll see. Hi, Toby. I liked your casting today. You and Hens were a gay old time. Thanks. I was feeling pretty gay today, so thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I had a good time too, man. I'm glad they invited me. That was fun. I could maybe look into doing that kind of stuff more, man. I probably should. Like, a lot of those people that run those comp orgs are like really cool, chill people. And it was fun to even just like to hang out with them in like the voice calls, like in between matches and stuff. Like, they were just kind of chill, cool, fun people to hang out with. So I should look into doing that kind of stuff more. It was fun. And yeah, it was cool to hang out with Hens too. I've never really like spoken a ton to Hens before. Like, I mean, I'm like friendly with Hens or whatever, but like I've never like actually hung out and like talked to him a whole lot. So that was fun too. You want to leave your island? I think so, man. I think. Anyway, here we go. Just balance on Myers. Let's see what he's rocking. Unbreakable Deliverance on Nia. I think I slurred that, but I think you heard what I said. Unbreakable Deliverance. Sorry. And by slur, I mean I slurred my words, okay? Hold on. I slurred my words because I'm talking like an idiot. Hold on. Let me clarify what I meant there. But anyway, yeah. And he does not... Oh, he's got Vanity Mirror. That's interesting. Okay, so Dead Rabbit, Vanity Mirror. He's got Sloppy. Okay, this is interesting because this build actually could work out really well. This is the type of build where okay, do they have distortion on anybody? Fogwise is interesting. Fogwise could end up mattering a lot here. There's no distortion. They have rookie spirit. Whoa, 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 Nia, whoa. That's some miscomms right there. Nia just like waddling in front of the Myers, even though they should have known where he was. So that was definitely some rough coordination and communication there. Because they kind of just gave him tier 2. Okay, so just to like explain, if you guys don't know what this add-on does, this is basically the better Scratch Mirror, okay? I don't care what anyone says. This is better Scratch Mirror. Like, Scratch Mirror is that add-on where you stay in tier 1, but you can see auras when you stock, and everyone loves it and thinks it's, like, really good, even though it's actually trash. This one, you go to tier 2, and you stay in tier 2, but you get aura reading up to 16 meters. So, like, right here, aura reading. So he finds him resetting, he interrupts it, he finds 3 survivors here. He's going to kick this gen with Eruption, he finds 3 survivors, hits one of them, sees them some more. He's not going to go after that ace, though. So, yeah, this is actually... I thought I saw distortion on Nia. Oh, wait, they actually do have distortion. You're right. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't realize. Oh, so they probably know then. So they'll probably know. They'll probably figure it out. Okay, that's actually kind of a big deal. Like whether or not they can figure out that he has this was kind of a big deal. But yeah, so they do have distortion. So I think that's actually going to help a lot. So they'll probably figure out pretty quickly that he's got this. And if they do, then they can hopefully try to play around it better. But I do think that this add-on combo feels like the type of combo that like normally would probably be not like, okay, I think it's good if the survivor team isn't super coordinated, right? Like I feel like on a map like Larry's, if the team isn't like really on top of like their comms and their coordination and their positioning and everything, I think this build could actually do work. And we've already seen some sloppy plays from the survivors already from the beginning. So like I do feel like this could work. It is bold to take this over something like a tombstone, but we'll see, man. We'll see. He's also got Dead Rabbit, which makes it so his tear radius in tier 2 is smaller. So he's got a smaller tear radius. His tear radius is going to be really tiny. So he's just going to be creeping around. He's going to have aura reading. He's going to have Sloppy Butcher to try to keep people injured. And yeah, they're going to have to do a really, like, basically, they're going to have to do a really good job of, like, keeping an eye on where he is and communicating it really, really well to their team. And when people are injured, you need to, like, heal them away from where he is, right? Like, right now, if somebody, like, for instance, TJ, like, could be healed now because we know that he's really far away over here. He's going to get that down onto Burzard. Poor Burzard, playing from India, probably has, like, 250 ping or some shit. I feel like that probably mattered there. So down goes Burzard in this corner. That's going to be hook stage number 2. No gens done, though. So this is interesting. Because, like, he's not really tunneling anybody out, right? There's no gens done at the moment. This is like it's a weird start. I don't know what to expect of this. Everybody's back to full health again, except for Burzard, who's on hook. TJ lost Deliverance, so Deliverance won't be in play this game. Probably because Weasel's going to come in on this mid-gen that had a bunch of progress. That's going to regress a lot. And again, they still don't even have a single gen done. Oh! Jake kind of fucks up and runs into him there. And also, Nia's here, too. She has Sprint Burst, so she's going to bolt away. Eruption going to get put down on that gen, too. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This is working, like, too well, you know? Nia gets found again. Oh, and she's going to eat a hit here, too. So she'll run towards these big rooms. She has a pretty good pallet here. She's going to pre-throw it. It's going to run around. She should be able to make this. Ah, that was sloppy the way she played that. So Nia could have pre-thrown that pallet, and then she could have just, like, went around and then just played the big side. Like, the fact that she didn't vault it, and she tried to, like, continue looping around, just kind of opened that up. That pallet's not great, but it's definitely, like, you can play it a little bit better than that. Like, I feel like if you just play the big side, it's probably better than nothing. But she's going to go down. We'll see what he finds here. He finds Jake, who's doing the general injured. He does have a pretty good pallet here. Gets the stun. So, this balance going to be on him. He was trying to respect that pallet to get around it, but he couldn't quite do it. And the stun came in anyway. Jake's just going to be staying up on this far top side. Still no gens done, by the way. Still no gens done. He's going to come interrupt this gen. This one was almost done, but he's going to kick it with Eruption too. So again, this is what I was talking about before about, like, just like little things that are like going wrong, right? These like coordination things. Like this Jake ran this killer to the gen that was 99. Like this gen should be done, but instead it got kicked with eruption and it got popped. Like it just lost 10, what, like 12.5%. Like this gen should have been done, but now it's going to regress a ton. And if birds aren't tapped it again, it might even get Pop Goes the Weasel. I don't know. Is it still regressing? Yeah, it's going to get popped now too. So yeah, this gen just went from like 99 to like 60. So goodbye a ton of progress. On top of that, there's also a hook survivor next to it too. So yeah, very, like, honestly, really sloppy from the survivors here in terms of just like coordination and where they're taking their chases and everything. But the macro has been a bit sloppy. He's going to put eruption down here. See what he can find. Ace is currently working on the gen in deep 6. Burzard is doing the gen right beside the hook. And TJ is hovering in like the bottom side too. TJ was bottom right. So there's 2 people bottom side, and then Burzard is doing the gen beside the hook. So he's gonna do the gen for a little bit, and then he's gonna unhook after a little while of working on it. Auras are going to be red. Jake is going to be in trouble. This pallet is also pretty dog shit. He faked it once. He's gonna try to use that distance to get away. Does he make it anywhere? He does not. He's gonna die. Down he goes. Eruption. Kicking in again. More eruption. Hook stage number 2 on Jake coming in. Just kidding. He's got Decisive Strike. He's big chillin'. He's got Dead Hard as well. He's also got Kinship. He's got everything. He's got everything you can ever want. But I don't think he's getting chased. Looks like this balance is going to leave. Still 5 gens, by the way. Still at 5 gens. He's going to come over. He's going to find Burzard here. He's going to hit him. He's probably going to put Eruption back down on this generator. And he's going to probably try to make sure that Burzard can't come finish it. But at least if he does prior protect this, then at least they'll be able to finish some on the bottom side, I think. So there you go. Like mid bottom gen finishes, I think is what that was. Or was that? No, that was deep. That was deep 6. Like that was the furthest bottom gen there was. That one pops. Library's being worked. He fakes the vault, finds TJ and hits him. Almost everybody injured now, only 1 survivor being full health. Very scary considering he's stealthy and has aura reading. So gonna be a very scary situation. Oh, he saw Jake too, who's injured. Burzard might be on that gen, and if he is, they got to get that done before he's not. Okay, never mind. That gen in the corner is going to get hit by eruption again, probably. Ooh, tries to bait it, but doesn't quite get it. This is one of those pilots where, like, if you bloodlust it, you could eventually get the kill. Because, like, this long side is safe without bloodlust, but with bloodlust, it starts to get unsafe. He's got bloodlust 2 now, so yeah, this down's going to come in there. Just kidding. I forgot already about the Dead Hard. Laser Raptor hitting the Dead Hard. That's kind of massive. Resets the bloodlust. And his balance feels like he has to leave. He doesn't even feel comfortable staying. He feels like he's got to go. He's going to leave. So that was a big Dead Hard from Laser Raptor. That was actually very solid. That literally forced him to leave chase. All the other teammates managed to heal up as well. So everybody's back to full health other than Laser Raptor. And now they can maybe hopefully start getting some more progress again. But honestly, again, it's not looking great. Like, they're still at 4 gens. 4 hook stages down already. And they've been struggling against this build so far, like against this add-on and against this playstyle for sure. Ace is back on the gen at library. I think Burzard probably wants to get that gen done. Jake has found the same pallet again. Okay, it's gonna get kicked this time. He's gonna swing back around. He's gonna check on these top gens again. I don't know. Is he wanting to hold down this top area? I'm not sure. Jake working this gen. I feel like this Jake should maybe just get away from the Myers. But then again, he does have all the anti-tunnel builds, so maybe he just wants to get down and tunneled. I don't know. Massive eruption. So these 2 are doing that gen. They're going to get erupted. Burzard's also doing this gen in the corner. He got erupted as well. And again, that eruption matters so much. Because again, this gen, like it lost 10%. That 10% is probably what he needed to get that done right there. Like that 10% probably would have been the difference maker between him popping that gen or not. So yeah, like, I don't know, man. Whoa, wait, where's the killer's point of view? Okay, he hits Burzard. He's gonna come back and kick this gen with pop as soon as eruption comes back. There you go. Another pop eruption going down to that corner gen. That poor gen has been regressed so much, dude. Like, that corner gen has probably been regressed to like a gen and a half worth of gens by now. Through pop and eruption both. Yeah, he seems pretty content with holding down this top side 3 gen, I guess. At this stage now, right? Laser Raptor is on Deathhook. He does have Kinship, though. So they could activate this, and then it'll stall out the hook stage by a lot. Kinship stalls it out by 34 seconds. And they just got to come within 16 meters, which is not that hard to do. I think Burzard was trying to do it, but I don't think he got it. I'm pretty sure that he did not get it. The Laser Raptor is gonna... Okay, there it is. It popped here. But I think Rogue wants to actually save him. Yeah, he's actually just gonna save him. Myers is here. But he's gonna get the save. Dead Hard's also up on Jake as well. But he's not gonna stay on Jake. He's gonna go on Ace. Because Ace stayed topside. So they must not really realize, because I think it's just been such a messy match so far, that they maybe don't realize that he's trying to hold this topside now. They're probably going to realize with this down, right? But the fact that he prioritized Rogue over Laser Raptor here, even though he's a fresh hook and Laser Raptor wasn't, should probably tell you that, like, yeah, he wants to hold the topside for sure. Like, he wants to hold these gens up here. So now everyone's been fresh hooked. Both TJ and Laser Raptor are going to be death hook. Burzard gets found on his way to the hook again. Again, the aura reading from Vanity Mirrors is just doing so much here. Ooh, the vault with live. Okay, gonna get some distance. He's gonna make it into this room. I don't think he has anything to work with here, though. He's gonna go down. Down he goes. Interesting that this balance left to the top side this hard, because I feel like he was playing around top side, and then he just like left to commit to the chase, which felt kind of odd. Burzard's not even death hook or anything. That's gonna be his second stage. So that's interesting. All 4 gens are up here now, right? Like this one's a little bit further away, but they're all relatively topside. And we'll see what they're gonna do now with Burzard on hook. Laser Raptor again on death hook. He's got DS, or sorry, he's got dead hard up, but he's still got to be a little bit worried. Pop goes the Weasel interruption, gonna come down on this gen again. That was the gen again that was at 99 like multiple times. Like that gen that just got kicked, that gen was at 99 like 3 times throughout this match, and it just keeps going away. He finds both the injured survivors. Oh no! Off the record on Ace is gonna keep him up, so he's gonna take a hit. Laser Raptor is making his way down towards bottom side, and Definite Rogue is staying on this top side. Again, I don't think they realize. I don't think they realize that there's that they're 3 gen up here, which they should, because I think they have deja vu, right? So like, actually, yeah, I don't think there's really any excuse for this. Like, I would chalk it up to like, oh yeah, it's Larry's, and like, you know, maybe the vision isn't great, maybe they haven't identified all the gens. Oh, he's gonna go down, but I'm pretty sure they got deja vu, don't they? Yeah, they have deja vu on Burzard. Like, they can see the gens here, and they can see that he's been hooking people in those gens. So like, I don't know, man. Definite Rogue's gonna get put on hook for the second time, so now everyone's gonna be death hook. Everyone's death hook from here on out. This balance is a fucking 12 hook giga chat apparently. He ain't killing anyone until everyone's death hook. And yeah, it's looking pretty good for him right now. Like, again, holding down this 4 gen really shouldn't be that reasonable to do, because with all 4 survivors alive, like, okay, hypothetically, if they can unhook Rogue and get him out of here and kind of just get their shit together and get like reset as a team, really holding down gens like this shouldn't be that like easy to do as just like an M1 killer, right? Like, he has no ability to one-shot down. Like, he can only just damage people. So hypothetically, if the survivors really play this tight and disciplined, they could beat this. But you definitely got to play very tight and disciplined though, right? Like that was kind of a free hit that probably shouldn't happen. Laser Raptor kind of got a little bit hesitant instead of playing safe. They also got to make sure, like, Rogue needs to get out of the top side, man. He's got to go bottom side. Like, he's got to go bottom side. This balance is actually going to leave him. But yeah, he's got to go bottom side. Burzard's going to get found here. Now, what should happen is that TJ should be stealthing up here. TJ should be... He's currently not. I think TJ's actually bottom... I can't actually tell. Where is TJ? Let me just look again real quick. I guess stealthing is kind of hard against what this killer has, though, at the moment. But yeah, they're pretty much all bottom side at the moment. Ideally, what you would want to do... Honestly, I think even if you got in a locker, I think getting a locker would even be chill. I think, like, he should probably just, like, stealth top side while his teammates reset. Teammates can all heal each other. If the killer ever goes down and looks for them, then TJ can hop on a gen. If the killer doesn't go down to look for them, then TJ just stealths and waits for them to reset, and then they basically try to tackle the gens again. That's probably how this should be handled. That being said, the killer is not venturing into the... Like, this was a pretty good opportunity for Disbalance to kind of venture into the bottom side to look for people, but he's not going to take it. He's just going to hold down this gens. these gens. He's kind of playing it like a Skull Merchant would play it at this point. Like, I feel like this man's a CM9. Never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. He might get mad at me. That might be a too harsh of an insult. Okay, let's not go there. He's gonna find Jake though, but I do feel like that was an opportunity for him to like venture in and try to find them resetting. I mean, he has an add-on where he has aura reading, right? So like, I feel like it's not that unrealistic to find them resetting, especially since you know they're gonna be resetting bottom side. But he does hit Burzard there, and now they're all kind of back to full health again, and this kind of gives them more opportunities. Like, again, at some point, basically, if the survivors just keep running to the bottom side of the map every time they get hit, at some point, Disbalance is going to have to commit to somebody at some point, right? Like, you can't just keep hitting people and letting them go and expect to win. You have to get a kill at some point. And everybody's death hook, so if you down anybody, it's going to be huge. Jake going to get away from this. He's going to book it and make his way down to the... He actually has his pallet, too, so he's going to stall this set out a good bit. He's going to get hit now, and he's going to run bottom side, so good. I'm glad that they... Like, I feel like they would have benefited from getting... Like, I think if they would have got their shit together before, I think this balances his macro decisions have been a little bit shaky. See, but now he commits. Like, why commit now? Like, you might lose a gen now. The triple eruption goes off, but he is going to kill Laser Raptor. I mean, I guess he's probably in a winning position no matter what, right? Laser Raptor's going to die. Ace is doing a gen. I'm kind of surprised that the other two aren't doing gens. What are they... Wait, why are they here? Wait, why were they here? Wait, what? Wait. I'm confused. Why were they running around bottom side instead of... Maybe they were trying to take a hit for him or something? I'm not sure what that was, because I feel like if they would have just been cranking the gens up here, they probably would have got at least one of them done and probably another one very far progressed, but they actually get nothing. I mean, they were resetting just Burzard, though, right? I think that was it. Like, I think it was just Burzard healing. Either way, though, not any gens done. So, Disbalance is looking in a pretty prime position to win this now. Feels like, in a 3v1 scenario like this now, it feels like it's going to be really difficult for him to get anything done. He's probably just going to put Eruption down on all these gens. At some point, he'll find a chase to commit to. Burzard's currently doing the gen that's furthest bottom out of all of them. Okay. Finds his pallet and kicks it. Looks like they're gonna get the Fook out of dodge. It looks like they still want to try their hand at beating this though. Kick comes in here with Eruption. TJ doing the top left gen. Rogue doing the top right gen. So Rogue's on top right, TJ's top left. And you're doing a pretty good job of pressuring the gens now, but again, I feel like it feels like these guys, it feels like Overcome kind of got it together as the match went on, but it feels like it's just too little too late, right? Like, it feels like they needed to have it together earlier, and it feels like at this stage, it's almost like it's too late, right? Like, Laser Raptor's dead, everyone's death hook. Anybody that mispositions at all at any point and goes down is going to be basically game ending. Burzard going to loop his pallet a bit. On his 10 gazillion ping. Okay. Doing a good job, stalling quite a bit. Doing a really good job. Again, playing this pallet very well, especially considering the ping. He's going to get hit now, though, but that did buy a lot of time. He's going to run away. TJ... Oh, they're actually doubled up on that gen, aren't they? Yeah, TJ and Rogue are doubled up on this top right gen. And his Disbalance actually isn't going there. He's going to the top left gen instead. Are they actually committing to it too? That's really risky. Considering that TJ is death hook and injured, the fact that he just stayed on that gen is super risky. But to be honest with you, it's going to pay off. It might pay off. They actually might win this. What is going on? What the fuck is happening? Well, they might. It's not over. I mean, if Burzard goes down here, they could be in trouble too, right? He has this pallet. But beyond this pallet, he doesn't have much after that. And if he dies, it's a 2v1. Okay, it's going to be a 2v1 now, and they just need to pop the last gen to win, but it's going to be really difficult. Like in a 2v1 type scenario, this is getting to be like borderline impossible levels. Nia also shows herself to the killer. Maybe that was on purpose so that Rogue can work a gen or something, but I don't think Disbalance is going to go for it. Yeah, Rogue's actually on the bottom side anyway. He's going to chill down here. Man. I mean, it's not... Rogue gets found. He's going to get hit. It's looking pretty grim now. Disbalance, I think, might be worried about his gens though. Was that even Ace's? Yeah, no, he knows where everyone is now. He should be able to just commit here and not feel too bad about it. So yeah, this should be basically it. I think. I don't think Nia even has that much to work with here. Yep, she's gonna go down. That's gonna be TJ being dead, and just getting this hook basically secures the win. Well, actually, not really, because I guess if they get the hook and then the gen pops, then you lose. But getting this hook pretty much secures it, right? Because you could just get this hook and then patrol your gens, look for Hatch, and then you basically get it. But he's gonna actually look for Ace instead. Nia does have Unbreakable, so this hypothetically could keep them in it, maybe, but probably not. Yep, the hook's gonna come in. And yeah, unless Ace like finishes the gen before the Hatch kit comes in or something weird like that, this is basically gonna be it. Are we not counting hook states for Tombstone? Yeah, wait, why wouldn't we? Tombstones count. The reason why they didn't the reason why they didn't get 12 is because someone got Hatch. So we'll see where Hatch spawns. And yeah, like I think best case scenario now for Overcome would be getting Hatch, but even still, that would be 11 hook stages to 10 hook stages. So actually, yeah, that Hatch scenario in the last game actually did matter. Because yeah, I think he's. Oh, I thought that was Hatch. But yeah, that Hatch scenario in the last game actually did end up mattering. So that's funny. I was talking about how Hatch doesn't matter, but then it actually did matter. Because if you wouldn't have got that Hatch and then Ace did get Hatch here, that would have actually been like well, I guess to be fair too, I think this balance maybe would have slugged if Hatch was a win condition. But yeah, he's gonna get the down, and there you go. That's gonna be it. This balance gets the 4K. They don't manage to get all 5 gens done, and yeah, that's gonna be Oh no, Hatch does. Wait, no, Hatch does kind of matter, because no, this actually does go to. Yeah. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? This actually goes to Bad Intentions because of Hatch. Yeah, because of Hatch. So yeah, both teams got 4 gens done. One team got 10 hook stages, the other got 12. So yeah, actually, there you go. Bad Intentions actually takes the Meyer set because of the Hatch. If it wasn't for the Hatch, it would have been a tie. But because of the Hatch, it ends up going to Bad Intentions, and they actually take the win there. Overcome not quite able to get it done. And yeah, unfortunate, man. Very, very unfortunate. I feel like it was such a strange strategy this game. Like, this balance went into this with such a weird strategy, like running Vandermeer, kind of going for the hit and run, spreading a lot of hook stages, just kind of like trying to catch them off guard and in a bad position. And again, I feel like there was enough sloppiness when it came to like communication and like coordination that it kind of ended up working. Again, Larry's is a very hard map to do well. Like in Overcome's defense, I feel like when teams are like still in like the learning stages of comp or whatever, I feel like Larry's is one of the maps that is like the hardest. It's so difficult to have like good proper comms and know how to play around them. Even just like looping on the map can be difficult for a lot of people that don't know how to loop it properly. So it does make sense. A build like this, it ends up working out really well here. And hey, they take it. So 1-0. Bad Intentions is gonna go up in the set, and that's gonna lead us into, I think, Pyramid Head, right? Pyramid Head's gonna be up next. Yeah, we got Executioner up next. So we'll be going to the next set. Executioner will be the killer. Overcome will be playing killer first. Or sorry, yeah, no, Bad Intentions should be playing killer first, I mean. So it should be Bad Intentions killer first. Maybe Disaster, I would assume, but who knows, might be somebody else. Up against Overcome Survivors. And we'll flip-flop and do vice versa. Shearways, thanks for talking about Ape Stomp with the sub. Ape Stomp, welcome in. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Makes new ruling to ensure less RNG. RNG has still gets him. Feels bad, man. Yeah, Hatches, man. There's like really nothing to do about that, especially on a map like Larry's. But Larry's is also such a good map for stealth killers that it's hard to like justify not using it, you know? All right. So, here we go. I don't think Disaster's actually playing. Looks like it's going to be Bogely. I'm probably saying your name wrong. I apologize. Up against the Survivors of Overcome. I'll give you guys your payout and give you guys a new thing. Any Skull Merchanters? Hey, we can make it happen. If you want, I can hit up CM9, you know? We can get the rematch of the century. Maybe we can make it happen, you know? Anyway, here you go. Here, I'll give you guys your payout. Let me give you guys a new prediction. Bam. This one will be Pyramid Head. I'll just say Executioner. And you guys got 2... You know what? I'll give you 5 minutes. There you go. 5 minutes to Gamba. Go nuts. Go nuts, dude. Gamba it up. you see DVD League banish Skull Merchant to Mother's Dwelling? Yeah, they added a rule set for Mother's Dwelling, but they put her, they added a rule set to Skull Merchant, but they put her on fucking Mother's Dwelling, which is hilarious. Like, I was talking to Laser. Laser was in voice with me last week, and he was talking about it. He basically said that they made the rules with the intention of making it so that nobody should want to play her, basically, is the idea. Because, yeah, it should be hard. Like, it should be miserable to play her. Because, yeah, like, fuck that. I am better chess merchant than him. Oh, so you're saying that you want him to get like a team together, and then you guys can do like a chess merchant, like, you know, tournament match type thing, you know? Aha. I missed the end of Out of the Fog. Who ended up winning? Spoilers. So if you guys haven't watched it, you want to watch it, mute. I guess just mute. I feel like spoiling a thing that just happened is maybe not ideal, but I'll say it anyway, okay? If you don't want to get spoiled on who won the tournament that I casted earlier, mute the stream, okay? All right, you got like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. It was Eternal. Eternal won. It was Eternal. But it was a really close set. It was a very, very, very close set. Like, it literally could have swung either way. Like, there was... It ended up being like all 5 games played and shit. It was a really, really good set overall. Like, I liked it a lot. Like, Elysium was right there. Like, they could have had it. Shocking. You'll never believe it. I know. Crazy. I know. Wild. Shocking and crazy. Yeah, chat spoilers aren't really helping. True. That's a very good point. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's not... I guess it's not that big of a spoiler anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Either way, the games are still good and worth watching, I think. So, yeah. I've dealt with a pretty obnoxious 3-gen on top side of Mother's Dwelling. Big dead zone. Yeah, that area can be a pretty obnoxious dead zone. You're not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, but hopefully people just won't pick Skull Merchant ever because, like, why would you? I don't know. Also, hopefully they fucking rework that killer soon. That's really more what I'm thinking. I don't know. Some spoilers never hurt anybody. True. We have another match versus them on Sunday. It surely will be an interesting one. Another close matchup since it's going to be their last one as Elysium. Oh, really? Are they like disbanding or something? Oh, that's depressing. I watched your old Bubba Dark Devotion video and had a laugh with your Batman voice. I don't even know what you're referencing, but that sounds like some dumb shit that I would do. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Disbanding or rebranding? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? They're taking a break / disbanding, I guess. I see. Makes sense. I'm assuming a lot of their players will probably I'm assuming some of their players will probably keep playing and they'll probably like scatter and join some other teams and there'll probably be like another team that comes up and does pretty well. But yeah, that's a shame. Laser was talking about it on stream. Is Laser gonna keep playing or is he burnt out too? Christian Elduro, what's up? How's it going? Hello. Oh, we didn't really talk about the balancing, by the way. I mean, again, in terms of gambling, I think you can just bet on whoever you think is the better team, I guess. But in terms of the balancing, in case you guys are curious, the killer is being played on Wrecker's Yard, I believe. And there's no special balancing. There's no special balancing for him, where there's really nothing in terms of like bans or bans or anything or restrictions that he can run or can't run. But he is played on Wrecker's Yard, so yeah. Nothing that special. Just the global bans, essentially. Laser's gonna play for some other team. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Who's the killer? The killer? This is a killer we've not seen. Boggly? I'm not sure how to pronounce their name. Boggly? We haven't seen them play yet. So, yeah, I'm not sure. The survivors are overcome survivors, so we just saw them play. But yeah, we've not seen this killer yet. We don't know anything about them. Oh, it's Pyramid Head. Oh, if you mean like the killer character, Pyramid Head. Oh. Yeah, wait. I thought you meant the person. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should change the map. You're right. Oi. Look, guys, it's probably going to be a sloppy day of casting, okay? I'm running on, like, literally, like, 3 hours of sleep. My fucking dog has, like, a ear infection. I had to take him into the vet today, like, super early, and I got, like, no goddamn sleep, dude. It's been a bit miserable. So, yeah, I'm running on, like, 3 hours of sleep. I've been awake since, like, 8 a.m. So, if I'm a little sloppy here and there. Just, you know, bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Yeah, Pupper's gonna be okay though. We got him some meds and shit. He'll be alright. He'll be okay. All right, so here we go. Bad intentions are up 1-0. So overcome. They're gonna have a pretty good result here, man. If they want to stay in this best of 3, their survivors are gonna have a pretty good result here. So we'll see how they do. Looks like Deliverance Unbreakable Sprint Burst will make it is on TJ. Berzard rocking off the record. Deja Vu with Resilience. Resilience is probably to compensate for his ping at this point. Ooh, Rogue gets found first. He doesn't really have anything anti-tunnel. He has Overcome and Lucky Break though, which might help him get away. Blast Mine in for the wait, Blast Mine and I was gonna say for the people, but I'm not actually sure anymore because I clicked off. And then Laser Raptor had like a bunch of the anti-tunnel on him. But yeah, I think Bog lost track of Ace. I think that Overcome Lucky Break actually did work, and I think Ace just got away. So yeah, there you go. Ace. Well, just kidding. He gets found again. I feel like that's such a waste, man. Like to get like value out of Overcome Lucky Break like that, and then just stay at a gen so close to where he is, feels like such a waste of a build. Like, I feel like that's like not the way you'd want to use those perks, you know? Like if you're gonna do that, then get like a way away, right? Like get out of there. Get like way out of there. Neo was hovering for some reason too, and that was kind of a free hit for some reason. What was she up to? I guess she was maybe wanting to get the save after the down or something? Because she was already hovering, and she got hit for free. And down goes Ace. So, decently fast first down. A little strange decision-making from Overcome. But the down's going to come in onto Rogue, and he's going to get put up on hook. They do pop Shack Gen, though. The Shack Gen is done. That won't be hit by Pain Res. And they also managed to get the heal off, too. So TJ's back to full. He'll be wanting to get the save because of his Deliverance. Ooh, Bog not seeing him. Bog's got Noed. He's got pop and Pain Res. And he's also got double range. So pretty much all the strongest shit that you can think of, he kind of just slapped it onto one build and called it a day, you know? Which honestly I respect. He might try to kick us with pop, but I'm not sure. Looks like he's just trying to make sure he's getting some pressure out. PJ gonna run up and grab the unhook now. Might eat a shockwave for it. No, but he does hit one on Ace. So Ace gonna get shockwave straight away. And he's gonna be in trouble now. He's at Shack. Oh, whoa, that was a not very accurate shockwave. Was Bog expecting a juke or something, maybe? He either just whiffed really hard or he was maybe trying to anticipate a juke. I don't know. But he misses that pretty heavily, but he does eventually get the down. Wait, I'm confused. Why did Rogue not get away? I missed it because I was switching cameras, but I feel like he threw Shock Pallet and then also he missed a shockwave. So you'd think he could have used that to like get really far away, but he was still close enough to get down. I'm actually not sure what just happened right there. Because like he forced Shock Pallet kick and like he missed a shockwave and he threw Shock Pallet. So that should have been a ton of distance. Like he should have been completely gone. But he was like still close enough they just got ran down. So yeah, that was a pretty big mistake from Rogue there too. Just not really getting away at all. And kind of staying close enough that he could just be ran down without even like use of a power. And he's going to go back down again and get put in basement. So that's going to make him really hard to save now. And this is definitely not what Overcome needed, right? Like again, Overcome needs this Pyramid Head set to stay in this best of 3. And this so far has felt pretty sloppy. They do pop gen number 2. Berzard's working on a third one here. He's going to get chased off. Bog falls for that fake. He's going to go right back to basement. He wants to get this kill. There is somebody going for it. And he wants to get this kill. Jake's down here going for it. He's going to grab it. They're probably going to both get shockwaved. Oh, no, dude. Plus 3 points, baby. Nice field goal. Let's go. Jake's going to get hit. Rose is going to step on the goop on the way out. And I imagine Pyramid Head is going to go. Oh, I think he wanted to go for Ace, but I think he accidentally followed the wrong trail. Because he was on Jake. But he's going to bail. He's going to find the trail of Ace. He's going to stay on him. Ace is going to be shockwaveable, too. He's here. Berzard's here to take a hit. Good body block. No, he's faulted his body block and he vaulted into him. Oh, no, dude. And Ace goes down. He's going to be dead. So 3v1 now. 2 gens left. Still 3 stacks of Pain Res still that are usable. Plus pop goes the Weasel. And Noah in the back pocket in case it's needed. There are multiple gens that have a good bit of progress, though. I don't like this. prioritize kicking, I feel like you could at least go for at least a hit before kicking that. Like, you kind of like she wasn't that far away. Goes for a shockwave there into Burzard. Doesn't quite land it. Burzard gonna be making his way back to this little filler pallet here, where he's gonna get hit. I feel for him, man, because I feel like, again, he's playing on really high ping, so I feel like that's probably what that was. I would assume. So poor guy, he's gonna get hit there. Gonna avoid that shockwave though. He's gonna get some distance and hold it, and just try to stay on the side of the map down here. But they need to have some good chases, and they need to get a lot of gens done during these chases, right? Like Burzard so far is just basically holding W, but he's done a good job of just running away from all the gens that were down here. And their team might be able to take advantage and get a lot done here. Yeah, TJ is currently cranking bus gen. They're going to be able to probably get that done. Well, pain res, actually. I'm waiting. I don't want to bug him out. Oh, he's not going to find pain res. At least not in time. Okay, yeah, so actually pain res spawns a little far away, and he doesn't get the gen before TJ gets it done. So they do finish bus gen. Laser Raptor gets hit by pain res. Pog the Weasels now is up too. I like how Jake did that though. Like Jake leaving that gen so early there was really good. Like that's the kind of stuff that is really good to see, dude. Like when people like a hard greed and they'll just like sit on the gen until the last second, that's really bad. We've been seeing that kind of stuff a lot. So again, for all like the sloppiness we've seen from Overcome, I definitely want to point out when they're doing stuff right too, because that was really good. Like not even giving the killer even a remote chance to like try to get a hit on him, just getting the fuck out of there. TJ still has Deliverance. He still has Deli Unbreakable. So honestly, Laser Raptor could just progress his gen, and then TJ could just, yeah, he could just kind of 1-for-1 here. The problem is that they have to deal with pain res. Ooh, but okay, TJ could avoid it. That was actually really risky from the killer to go for that shockwave. But the little lip, dude, not the lip. Oh, and pain res is gonna come in, and it's gonna cuck all of his progress, dude. I feel like that was really risky from the pyramid to go for the shockwave there. Like, I feel like if you want a shockwave, you can do it like before the unhook or something maybe, but like, why not just take the free down? You know, like he went for a double hit kind of greedily, and it almost cost him. But it ends up being relatively okay because he does get the pain res. He's also gonna get a Pop Quiz the Weasel down on it too, so that gen's gonna regress by like 40% or some shit. TJ Deli's off hook, and he's gonna get away a bit now. The gen split's honestly really good though. It's a very good gen split. Like basically all sides of the map have gens right now. So yeah, you can see Bog's like, oh my god, like where do I look? He finds Rebecca. And as long as she just like, again, as long as everybody that gets found is they just run away from whoever's doing gens, they can pretty easily get this final gen done. Jake gets found too. So if TJ is just working on one of the gens on the other side, Jake's just got to try to buy some time. Although Jake is the final pain res, which couldn't end up mattering. Goes for a pretty aggressive shockwave that doesn't land. We'll see how long this chase can last. Nope, not going for it. Okay. He's going to try to zone him out here, I believe. Sword and ground. Gets the down. There he goes. Gen progress. Looks like neither gen is that progressed. Rebecca's got this one this is the one on the side that Laser Raptor was working on. It's at about 60. It's most likely going to get pain resed. Actually, yeah, okay. So it did get pain resed. And he's also going to find Nia on a gen, and he has pop-up too if he wants to kick this, and he will. So, oof, man, this is looking rough. These pain res stacks are coming in and doing work right now, and it seems like they're struggling to get this final gen done. Like, it just doesn't seem like they have enough to do it. We'll see. Nia's just bucketing it away. Is Rebecca just gonna... Okay, Rebecca's not just gonna commit to the gen. Nia has this not so great palette, but it's not bad. This isn't a terrible palette. Better than nothing. Ooh, good play from TJ there. Baiting him. As soon as he takes the sword out, then you vault it. Very well timed. Doing a really good job of stalling here. Same thing. Hits him with the exact same juke, and it works again. And then Bog full sends that one. TJ juicing. Pre-throws his pallet on the side too. This might be exactly what they needed. I think this is exactly what they needed to get this gen done. He's gonna vault that though, and now he's gonna go down. But they're doubled on the gen across the map, so they're gonna at least finish all the gens. Like they're gonna at least get this done, and they might even be able to get a gate open and get some people out. That was really good from TJ. He played that chase phenomenally. They see that totem. I think they saw that totem, so they should have a pretty good idea. Like, oh fuck, that's probably Noed. If they've been paying attention, they should have a pretty good idea about that. Burzard's here at Shack. Laser Raptor's almost shortly down at that or sorry, at that gate. So Burzard just needs to make sure he keeps distance and stays alive. Because if he goes down instantly, then he could just slug him and go for laser. But as long as he just stays alive, which he is, he's doing a really good job of that. Wow, he actually... Pyramid Head found neither. So I thought Pyramid Head would either go for the gate or find Burzard, but he found neither. The Laser Raptor is going to get that gate open, and I think he'll be able to get out with at least his 2 hook stages. He's going to come back into the map, though. They healed up. I guess they maybe didn't realize it was Noed. Did they not see the totem that was right beside him? They might have just not seen it. Down goes Burzard. Well, if they don't know about it, they know about it now. So down goes Burzard. Laser Raptor is at the other gate. TJ's just gonna book it to the gate that's open. I think they're both gonna book it to the gate that's open, right? Yeah, they're both wanting to go to the gate that's open. Our headless Pyramid Head is gonna take this kill into Rebecca, and I think that's gonna be it. Those two are gonna get out. That's gonna be 9 stages. That's gonna be a 2K 9 stages with all 4 fresh hooks. So there you go. I mean, I would say Overcome definitely got it together pretty well here. Like, it was looking pretty grim. Their gen macro, in terms of the gens that they chose to do, were good. They set themselves up for a good gen split late game. And I think that chase from TJ, I think, was especially really key. Because I think had that chase not happened, it just would have been continuous Puck was the Weasel nonstop. But he did a really good job of stalling on that chase, which bought his team time. And then they managed to get 3 hook stages out. And pretty solid, I would say. Pretty solid. I think, considering how the games have been going, I feel like that feels like a pretty good result compared to, I guess, what I'd expect out of some of these matches with Pyramid Head on Wreckers. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how Overcome's Killer can do. But I think they set themselves up definitely to stay alive in this best of 3s. We'll have to go to game 2 and see how it goes. But GG's. Solid game. Very, very solid game. No Pyramid, no head. True. Nothing. Hi, good morning. Sorry I've been very busy, but I just sent you the maps with Orman plus fixed the Larry's map. Wait, why was Larry's broken? Wait, what was wrong with Larry's? But okay, I'll download. Yo, thank you, Janice. Appreciate it, man. Laser, thanks for the raid. Just I need to raid and run. I'm boiling in my room. I'll be down to cast again on Sunday if you want. Hope the scrim night is still good. Yo, thank you, man. And I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, go air out, dude. Go do your thing. Go do your thing, buddy. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Let me what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna download all the stuff. Oh yeah. Perfect. Sick. Thank you, Janitors. Appreciate that, man. It's very, very kind. Yo, Nos, what up? How's it going? Hello, hi. I know, crazy. Name seems so familiar. Weird, man. Wild and weird. Look at us, just working all day. You and I, you know, working all day on the weekend. All right, so up next is going to be the killer for Overcome. Do we know who's playing Overcome? Do we know who's playing killer for Overcome? I'm not 100% sure. Freddy Booty Smacker. The homie Freddy Booty Smacker. Nice. I'm getting my ass out of this chair. You jealous? Yes. I think. Maybe? Yeah, I'm going to say yes. Because I'm gonna be real, I'm probably gonna once I'm done streaming, I'm probably just gonna end up like I'm either gonna go straight to sleep or I'm gonna do some dumb shit like go play Baldur's Gate or something anyway. Like, let's be real. Like I'm over here being like, oh yeah, fucking working all day, but let's be real. When I'm not working, I'm probably just gonna be playing games anyway. Bro, I'm such a no life nerd. My lord. Oh wait, what happened? Freddy, why? Can I see the Larry's map? DM to see the numbers. It should be the correct numbers, I think, right? Like top, like I think library side is bottom side, and then the like main, I don't know, the main room is top side. I'm pretty sure we use the same clock that everybody would use. I believe. Sorry, I'm just getting these maps fixed up real quick. Yes, perfecto, sick, awesome, love it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Ha. I want to check location of 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I'll pull it up on stream real quick. I'll just pull it up on stream real quick. Here you go. Bam. How's that look? How's that looking? Correct? Incorrect? How you feeling? Can I get like a scale of 1 to 10 on how you feel about this laser? How you feeling about this? Correct? Incorrect? I mean, it feels like it just goes off rooms, right? But I don't know. Seems pretty fair to me. Looks like a clock to me. True. Certainly looks like a clock to me. Freddy, I don't know. Is this my game? I'm going to restart my game. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's me. Something is going wrong here, though. Something is definitely not right. It's perfect number-wise. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Laser approved. Let's fucking go, dude. Let me cluck it back up into that corner. Perfect. Lobbies don't like us today. Yeah, apparently. I don't know what's going on. Luckily, we have like a short day in terms of schedule, so all these issues we're having is kind of fine. Because it's a short day regardless. We're like missing a whole team, so we're fine. I just put them into the rectangles instead of on the lines. Eh, that's pretty fair. That's kind of true. Like, they're kind of hard to see when they're on the lines, right? I don't know. I still think it's fine. I still think it gives you a general idea of where top and bottom side is, which I think is the most important, you know? So yeah, we're chill. We have a better map, actually. Oh, do you? Oh, do you? What makes your map so much better?
There's nothing more powerful.
All right. What do the icons mean? Okay, so we're introducing a new scoring system this week. I'm gonna keep explaining this. I feel like, okay, last time I feel like I overcomplicated it. So let me try to explain it without it being overly complicated. Okay, I have a tendency to explain things, like I have a tendency to over-explain things. Let me try to do it in an easy way. The win condition now is pretty much the same as before, but the way that we're gonna like basically explain it to people is different. Okay, so the very first thing that decides who wins is which team got the most gens done. If one team finished 5 gens and the other team only finished 4 gens, the team that finished 5 gens wins. Flat out. There's literally nothing else required. Who fucking cares how many hook stages there was? Doesn't matter. If one team got more gens than the other, that team wins. Okay? If that's the same, like if they tie on the number of gens, then we move on to the next one, which is the hooks. That's the total hooks. The total hook stages out of everybody. So like, say that both teams finish all 5 gens, right? And then one team gets out and the killer only gets like, 5 hook stages. And then the other team, the killer gets 10 hook stages. Clearly the team that got the 10 hook stages wins that, right? If that one ties, then it's fresh hooks. So like basically if both teams got all 5 gens done in 8 hook stages. If one team got all 4 fresh hooks and one team only got 3 fresh hooks, then the team with 4 fresh hooks would win. So there's basically one more additional tiebreaker, but it's still basically the same rules as before. It's just that now we're doing it as simple as possible. It's just more gens wins. If that's the same, then more hook stages wins. If that's the same, more fresh hooks wins. There's 3 win conditions, and they kind of go in order. And you just kind of like, if one's tied, then you go to the next one. If that one's tied, you go to the next one. If all 3 of them are tied, then it's a tie match. Try invite again. I can keep trying to join you, maybe. What's happening? No, stop it. That's not the right button. Please. Thank you. Thank you. So what happens if both teams 4K at 2 gens? That would be a tie. That would simply be a tie. So basically, again, if you guys knew how our old system worked, again, it's hard to explain it without it making it overly complicated. But basically, this new system we have is the exact same thing as the old system, except there's one additional tiebreaker, which is the fresh hook thing. The fresh hook thing didn't exist before, but now it does. Fresh hooks are basically the first time someone's hooked. Like a fresh hook is like if someone is being hooked. Like if somebody never gets hooked at all, then that means that they didn't get fresh hooked, right? It's their very, very first time on hook. So it's the new DVD Leagues rule set. Yeah. Do bleed outs count? Oh god, what do we do with bleed outs? Oh shit, don't ask me questions like that because I can't remember. I think they just do, maybe? Or maybe they count as just a hook stage or something? Oh fuck. Bleed outs award all hook stages. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it awards all hook stages, but it doesn't count as the fresh hook, right? Like I think if you bleed out a fresh hook survivor, I think you miss out on the fresh hook. I think is how it works. If I'm not mistaken. But not a fresh hook stage. Yeah. They gives all stages. Like, yeah. So like if you bled out like a fresh hook survivor, you would get all 3 stages, but you wouldn't get the fresh hook. So like if both teams 4K and one team has a fresh hook survivor bleed out, then you know that would be costly. So yeah. Oh, you're right. The map. You're right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Not a Georgie buff. True, dude. That's a direct Georgie buff. True, dude. True. All right, here we go. So, win condition here for Bad Intentions is basically 9 hook stages. Or sorry, 10 hook stages. 10 hook stages is going to be the win condition. So, shouldn't be too hard to do, but still might be difficult depending on how well the survivors play this. We will see. It's going to depend on how they are in terms of like positioning. I think Records Yard is going to be a pretty easy map for them to fuck up on. Like, I think if they start fucking up, I think Records Yard is a map that could snowball really hard. So if their play isn't really tight and disciplined, then it definitely could sway really quickly into the favor of Killer. But that's also assuming that Freddy's going to be playing really well too. So we will see. We will see, man. But Overcome needs this. So Freddy, kind of some pressure on him because they need this. If Freddy can't get the result he needs here, then Overcome's going to be gonzo, and Bad Intentions will take the 2-0. So here we go. Here we go. Head on Disaster. Interesting. Deja Vu, dude, full committed to objectives here. Prove thyself, Deja Vu, and a toolbox on Adam. Looks like Ace is rocking a whole bunch, dude. These guys like hard stack their anti-tunnel here. Like Ace has all of their anti-tunnel, which is interesting. Like I feel like it might be more beneficial to like spread that out a bit, right, as opposed to hard stacking on one person like that. Double range for Freddy Booty Smacker. He zones out that. Interesting. He zones out that window, and then Quentin, instead of using the pallet, instead just runs away and gets hit. I didn't see the last build. I just want to see the last build. It's Deli. Okay, well, this is definitely not the person they want to be chased. Last person is Deli Unbreakable for the people Sprint Burst. And he's going to be the one getting chased here. So, pretty good first target from Freddy. Ooh, the head-on from Disaster is going to keep him up a little bit longer. But I think Freddy's just going to stay on this, though. He's not going to drop this chase. So far, no Shockwave action. He's kind of just running him down at the moment. We'll see. Shockwave, here it comes. He's going to zone out this window, I think. Maybe he's not the pallet here. Just going to keep zoning. Just gonna keep, he is not going for it. He's just going to keep zoning. That one was a little late, but he does still get it. So down goes Quentin. To be honest, Quentin did a decent job of buying time. I mean, considering it's Pyramid Head, I feel like, you know, he did a decent job. Disaster definitely helped a lot with that head-on stun, but that was not too bad. One gen does pop. Disaster's currently working another one. I think that might have been Shaq Gen 2, or was it? No, maybe it wasn't. No, Shaq Gen's actually still there. Never mind. But one gen done. First hook comes in. That's not going to be a pain res, but pop goes the weasels up. Build is the exact same, by the way. Everything on the build is the exact same. Perks and add-ons and everything are the exact same as last game. Pop comes in there. Gonna get a little bit of regression. And we'll see how he plays around this hook. He is also tormented. The survivor on hook is tormented, which is going to matter a lot in terms of like anti-tunnel stuff. I mean, that being said, we know that the survivor doesn't have any anti-tunnel stuff, but obviously Freddy doesn't know that, right? So yeah, the torment's going to probably make him want to camp this more. He has a hill here, and he's going to stand here. He's trying to get vision of people, but he doesn't really see anybody. He knows somebody's working this because it's not regressing anymore, so he's going to come back and kick it again. I don't really know if I like the way he played that. He kind of left the hook right when the hook stage was starting to get late. The unhook does come in. But we'll see. Quentin is getting away. He's going to be going after Quentin, which I do think is smart. Goes for a pretty amphibious shockwave. But not quite going to get it. He's actually not kicking this pallet. He really wants to get this shockwave. So this is risky, right? Because like this could work in his favor and he could just get this down without having to kick the pallet, which saves him a lot of time. Okay, or maybe he'll just mind game it and maybe Quentin will just vault it. So never mind. You know what? Forget the whole rant I was about to go on. I was about to go on a whole rant explaining things, but just forget it. There you go. Quentin goes down. Host stage number 2 coming in. He's actually not gonna, he opts not to cage him or anything. He's just gonna pick him up. So doesn't seem to be that afraid of like decisive strike or anything. He says, fuck it, I'm just gonna pick him up. Maybe he wants to get his pain res. There it is. They do pop gen number 2 though. Pain Res comes in. Pop is up too. He knows that that gen's being progressed that Disaster's working on. So yeah, I think he's going to make his way down here and kick this. And if they get this unhook at the perfect time, which I think they might. Like right when he's kicking the gen, if they get this unhook, which is exactly what's happening, I think. He might be able to get some distance away and have a somewhat okay chance of getting away here. Ace trying to take aggro. I doubt it's going to work. Is there a blood trail? Ooh, wait a minute. Freddy. Uh-oh. Freddy. Can't find him. Uh-oh. Him stepping that far away seems to open up an opportunity here. Bog gets away. Oh, did he see him? Wait, did he see him? Oh, wait, how did he know? Wait, did he see him or something? He must have saw him like really far in the distance or something. I don't know how. But he does locate him. Ace is here to take a hit. Oh, no. Okay. Well, never mind. Still in it. Quentin's being chased. Has his pallet. Ace is still here to try to get in the way and be confusing. I think he just wants to try to stall this out as much as he can. But body blocking can't save you from a shockwave hit. Gen number 4 pops, though. Firecracker's coming in. Freddy needs this now. Freddy needs this down and this kill like now. He needs it like yesterday. Like he needs it like last week. And he's not getting it yet. Another pre-throw. Very good pre-throw from Bog. Stalling this out as much as he can. He's going to be heading back down to the side again. And this should buy their team time to do all the gens. Yeah. They're currently tripled up with Prove Thyself and Deja Vu on that final gen. So yeah, this kill's going to come in, but this isn't going to be enough. This isn't going to be enough at all. Bad Intentions is going to take this. Unless Noed goes crazy. You know, maybe Noed go crazy or something, but unless Noed go crazy, this should basically secure it for Bad Intentions. Because, yeah, this is... He's not even getting the down on Quentin yet. He missed that shockwave too. He didn't even need to go for that shockwave. He could have just zoned him and M1'd him. But he goes for a really aggressive shockwave there too and doesn't get it. And yeah, now it's just 100% game over. Because yeah, still not getting that hit either. By the time he gets this down, they're going to have a gate open. They're actually cleansing Noed, so they are aware of it. And is Quentin even going to die? He's going to die, right? Yeah, Quentin is going to die. He's going to the corner. He's going to accept that he's going to be chopped in the corner. So there he goes. He chooses his favorite place to die. He's going to die beside the tree. There he goes. Dead. Split in half by the wall. He goes down and 3 out. There you go. 3 oak stages. That's it. 3 oak stages for Freddy. Can't quite get anything done. And really well played by Bad Intentions. Bog in particular, Quentin had some pretty good chases. Did a really good job of being elusive. Like there was like obviously like a little bit of misplays here and there, but for the most part, definitely got the better of Freddy in the chases and made that tunnel take forever. And Freddy just couldn't quite get it done. Just couldn't quite end those chases fast enough. Was going for some pretty ambitious, was going for some pretty like amphibious shockwaves when they shouldn't, and then also didn't go for them when they probably should have, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a lot I can say about that if I went back and rewatched it, but it is what it is. Good try from Freddy, but very, very well played from Bad Intentions. They're going to take the 2-0. And that's going to be the set. That's going to be the whole set. GG's. GG's. Solid games. Bad Intentions. Just a little bit stronger today. Just a little bit stronger. So there you go. We're moving on now, I believe, to the... Whoops. To the next set, which should be... Power Struggle Rangers versus DC on first down. Dude, this is the old rivals, man. This is the old rivals. These guys have played against each other so many times, I swear. These guys are both teams that spawned from Scrim Knights. They're both people that, like... We're just from my community. Didn't really have any comp experience before Scrim Knights were a thing, but now they're learning really fast. They've been doing really well. Both teams play very solidly, and it should be a good set. It usually ends up being a very, very good set. These teams usually end up having a really, really close, good set. So I'm excited for it. I am pumped. We're gonna have a Executioner game, so we're actually just gonna stay on Pyramid Head. 2 more Pyramid Head games, and then we're gonna have Singularity. Singularity should be neat. I'm pumped for that as well. So exciting. Yo, Laura, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. What up? How's the stream? Thank you. Thank you so much. I have a question. You know, ambitious is the word you mean to use, not amphibious, right? It's a bit, I'm assuming. Wait, what do you mean? No. I'm saying like he's going for like a really overly aggressive swing that he shouldn't be going for. Amphibious. No, ambitious means that you can go underwater. And I'm not talking about going underwater. I'm talking about going for an overly aggressive hit that you shouldn't be going for. I'm amphibious. I'm talking about amphibious. My power's been out for over a day, so Watery Melon is playing both of my sets. Oh, so you were supposed to play Killer, but you're not? Pain, dude. Pain. Pain. Yeah, it's a bit. It's a bit, dude. It's a bit. I'm not gonna leave you guessing. It's a bit. Yeah. Like Tom 72 hours back in the day used to call it amphibious, and it just kind of caught on, and everyone started calling it amphibious. So now I just continue it, and I'll just tell you it's a bit, but usually I like to just pretend it's not a bit and see how long I can keep people going. But I'll just tell you it's a bit. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. I don't feel like I'm too tired to keep the bit up today. All right. Chat, he means ambidextrous. Oh yeah, you're right. Ambidextrous. Sorry, ambidextrous. That's what I meant. Sorry, I meant that those shockwaves were very ambidextrous. Yes. Oh, nice, Lords. How'd you like TCM? If you just tried it out, I'm curious because I feel like the first couple days of TCM are a little bit shaky because it's so like hard to learn. But that game's been fun. You literally said it during the tourney today. I can't stop myself from saying it, dude. It's tough. Like it's so like ingrained in me to say it. That like I've just basically committed myself to doing it now. All right, I'll give you guys the payout. I'll give you guys a new one too. Which is harder to learn, TCM or DVD? Oh, definitely DVD. Definitely DVD. It's just that TCM is kind of awkward because like when you're brand new, you just don't know anything. You don't know the maps or anything. I mean, I think any game is hard when you're new, right? Okay. So Power Struggle Rangers. I'll give you guys a new game, okay? Power Struggle Rangers versus DC on first down. And then it's tie. I'll give you guys 5 minutes, all right? You got 5 minutes. Gamble your hard-earned tofu bucks. Gamble it up. Do it up, man. Do it up. Georgie's going to be playing killer. Oh, yeah. Georgie's Pyramid Head. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Gross. Oh, shit. Okay. So keep in mind that this set's going to be Georgie's Pyramid Head going up against, I think, Waterymelon's Pyramid Head for DC on first down. And then the second set was what? Singularity? I'm not sure who the Singularity player would be for Power Struggle Rangers. I think Waterymelon is playing both for DC on first down. But I don't know. It could be like Legendary Rue or something. I'm not sure. It could be Tyro on Singularity. Okay, Tyro will be on Singularity then. All right. Sounds good. Oh, Citrinos. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. I found out that if I teabagged Grandpa, everyone could see it, and then I double jumped through a window and died. But I had a great time. Yeah, I think everyone does that at least once, right? Yeah, I've also jumped out of a window and died. Yeah, I think that's a part of the learning experience of that game is killing yourself by jumping out of a window. Oh, fuck. I got to play ads. I'm going to play ads, guys. I'm going to play some ads while this lobby's starting. I'm going to hold the lobby hostage until they're done, though. So if you get hit by them, don't worry. You won't miss anything, I promise. You ain't going to miss anything, I promise. Prion's power went out, so Melons are killer for the night. Yeah, that's what he told me earlier. That's pretty unfortunate. That sucks. Poor Brian, dude. That's a bummer. Of the new overlay, looks really good. I agree, dude. It's very clean. I like it. I like it. Melon's playing all three. Tyro's on there. Yeah. Who's the tiebreaker killer? Plague. Okay. Plague. Who would be the Plague for Power Struggle Rangers? I feel like Georgie doesn't strike me as much of a Plague player, but maybe that one would be Tyro too. Georgie's the Plague. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess he is a Plague player then. Never mind. Just tornado things. Oh, does he live in like Tornado Alley? Wait, where are you that there's a tornado? Dude, it blows my mind that people live in a place called fucking Tornado Alley, dude. Like there's a place called Tornado Alley and people are like, yeah, that's where I want to live. That's where I want to spend my life. Crazy, dude. Crazy shit. I live there. Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. Hi, Ryomu. What up? Good to see you. Hello. Tornadoes are terrifying, man. And I feel like the people that live in Tornado Alley are probably the same type of people that like don't care about tornadoes too. Like they get like tornado warnings and they're like, whatever, just another day. Dude, like tornadoes scare the shit out of me, man. Like there's only been like a few tornadoes ever near me, like in my whole life. And every time there is, I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna blow my roof off. I'm gonna get sucked up and fucking impaled by some random telephone pole or something. I'm gonna die. Like, I don't know. But motherfuckers are just like, yeah, it's a tornado. It's like the people in Florida with like hurricanes, you know? Like, yeah, category 5 hurricane coming in. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I'm just going to put on like my fucking floaties and I'm just going to go chill out in the streets. And it's just like, what? Shit's crazy. I care. It makes me really excited. May is my favorite time of year. Please kill me. Well, I think the tornadoes are already going to do that. Don't worry. Don't worry, that job is already taken by the tornadoes. You're a goner. You're a goner out there playing in tornadoes and shit. What's wrong with you guys? Please. There's an EF2 tornado in Michigan last night where I am, which is extremely rare. I'm not sure what an EF2 is. But yeah, I feel like tornadoes in Michigan in general seem like it'd probably be pretty rare, right? All right, the ads are pretty much done. People where I live aren't even really scared of tornadoes. They go outside to look at it. Yeah, that's so wild to me, dude. That's so wild. I don't like. Fuck that, dude. Hurricanes are 10 times scarier than tornadoes. I mean, they all sound terrifying, to be honest. Like, I'm in the middle of a Cat 5 hurricane in Puerto Rico, and yet I would take that over a tornado any day. Really? Because I feel like a Cat 5 hurricane would be way worse than a tornado. I mean, maybe not way. They both sound terrible, but like I think it's probably worse. I couldn't imagine, dude, like being in the middle of a Category 5 hurricane. Fuck that, dude. I'm so glad that I've like grown up in a place where there's not like a ton of natural disasters. It's pretty nice. Like California's just getting earthquakes all the fucking time. Florida's getting like Florida's getting like hurricanes and shit. The Midwest is just has fucking tornadoes all the time. I get to just chill in the mountains, you know? Great. Tornadoes are scaled EF1 to EF5. EF1 can barely do any damage, where EF5 could destroy an entire city. If you heard of the Moore, Oklahoma tornado, that one was an EF5. I don't think I've heard of that. No, I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not familiar. What's up, Reaper? How's it going? Do you think they'll quit if someone goes down? They haven't done it yet. They haven't stayed true to their name yet, so probably not. But you never know, man. Maybe one of these days they'll do it, you know? Damn hard not to bet on Georgie's Pyramid Head. Yeah, true. So just to like fill you guys in, by the way, if you've not seen this yet, Georgie is a really good Pyramid Head. Like, we actually like first found Georgie playing King of the Hill scrims back when scrims used to be King of the Hill, and his Pyramid Head has been disgusting. Like, the motherfucker just hits shockwaves like crazy, and it's one of those like it's a bit of like one of those like legendary killers around here, right? Like Scooty Booty Wesker, Georgie Pyramid Head, Array Blight, right? Like it's kind of one of those, you know. So this is probably going to be pretty tough, right? That being said, DC on first down can definitely be a very solid team, and I'm not going to necessarily say that they're just going to be slaughtered, right? Like they definitely can put up a good fight and get a good result. But Georgie is definitely a dangerous killer to go against. A very, very dangerous killer to go against. Yeah, Prion also, I think Prion mains Pyramid Head, right? Which is again, it's such a shame that his power's out. But anyway, let me cycle through the survivor builds real quick. We have whatchamacallit, Inner Healing here for Fink with Deja Vu. Dead Hard Decisive Strike for Watermelon. Just gonna quickly cycle them. Unbreakable Deliverance is on Damaboba, Ada. Georgie, I think, landed a shockwave there on the Watermelon. I missed it because I was cycling builds. Oh god, things look laggy. What's going on? I don't know. Am I lagging? Are you lagging? Are we all lagging? I don't know. But Georgie chasing around Nia, or no, sorry, not Nia, Fang. She's just gonna go edge map and die, I think. So yeah, she's just gonna opt to just go edge map and die. Interesting. Not really trying to play that palette very much at all. Just gonna opt to just go die. They're currently doubled up on main gen, but they're not going to get this done by the time the hook comes in, especially if it's pain res. Georgie has Agi, so he can carry him far. He's probably going to try to get him to a pain res if he can. This feels a little greedy. I think he still makes it. Yeah, he still makes it. Agi is so good for that. So pain res up on the hill. Pop goes the Weasel now up too. He's also going to leave a big trail on the only way up to the hill. So now they're going to have to either crouch walk or get tormented to get that unhook. Finds Ada. She has live. Gonna get some distance away, but really good start. Very, very good start. First hook comes in. Ooh, that shockwave. And that's what I mean about Georgie, man. Like, I feel like this motherfucker will just hit, like he'll just, like, throw out some randomized shockwaves, and it feels like they just always land somehow. It's so wild, dude. He's gonna get popped down on this gen, too. That's so much regression. Both the gens that they were working early just getting hit with massive aggression. Pain Res hitting the gen and Shack, and then this side gen getting hit by Pop as well. Tons of aggression coming in. Oh man, what do they do here? They're gonna have to save. Ada will most likely be the one that wants to go for it, but she's currently healing because she got hit by that shockwave. Her sprint burst's not up either. Maybe they're not going to go for it. They might let Watery go struggle. Looks like Fink's actually going to go for it. Yeah, Fink's just going to soldier in there and get that. I'm actually kind of surprised that Georgie stepped that far away right before struggle. I feel like Georgie probably should have hugged that closer. Like, Feng was about to go to struggle, and instead of, like, forcing, like, punishment for it, Georgie was just like, whatever, you can have it. And I don't know about that. I feel like that was a bit of a slip-up from him. Does get a shockwave there onto Fink. Is actually just going to stay onto Fink, though. Not going to stay onto... Not going to stay on Feng. Has to avoid those firecrackers. Fink does have Lucky Break, but I don't think it's really going to be doing much here. Gets zoned out. Is going to go down. There you go. This is going to be another Pain Res hook up on the hill. So yeah, they're going to lose a whole lot of progression again. It looks like it might hit Shack Gen. Unless that gen on the side has progressed more. Doesn't hit Shack Gen. It must have hit the gen on the side. But Pop Goes the Weasel's up. So, oh, Cheeto looks like she wanted to not get tormented, but yeah, you need to just get through that. I think that was a bit of a misplay from Cheeto there. She should have recognized that, like, no matter what, you're getting tormented there, man. Like, I know that you'd rather not get tormented, but like, you're kind of fucked no matter what. Maybe like Vault Pallet if you want to avoid it, you know? Like if he vaults through, maybe turn on a Vault Pallet. But like, I feel like she got tormented and kind of gave him a free hit there, which is definitely not ideal. Unhook comes in on Fink, but still 5 gens. So still 5 gens for Georgie. He's pretty comfortable right now. 2 fresh hooks, 5 gens still up. He has both Fink and Watermelon down a hook stage if he finds them and wants to work on a tunnel out. Was Ada the one that got that save? I want to check. Goes for a prediction but doesn't get it. Ada did get that save, so her deli's up. That'll be pretty beneficial to DC on first down. Finds Fink again. Okay, this is good. This is a good target. This is the survivor that just came off hook. Was Fink the one that had Dead Hard? No, that was actually Watermelon. So Fink vaulting over here, has Lucky Break. It's not going to do anything though. Georgie's on her trail. Doesn't get that shockwave though. So Fink doing a good job of staying alive for now. Has a decent pallet here. But even decent pallets are still... You can still get hit by a shockwave through them. And Fink doing a good job of not getting hit by these. So Georgie going for some pretty amphibious shockwaves, but not quite getting them. And this is exactly what DC on first down needs. They need these good chases here. Damaboba tried to body block a little bit, but you can't body block a shockwave. Fink's going to go down. Going to get caged. That's going to be sent across the map. 2 gens done. But decent chase from Fink. Did a decent job of staying alive there. For a while. The uncage comes in. For the Peepo. Doesn't eat that either. That's huge. Eating that would have been really bad. Because that for the Peepo would have done basically nothing. Had Fink ate that. But Fink avoiding that shockwave is actually massive. And now Georgie doesn't even want to tunnel anymore. So yeah, eating or avoiding that shockwave is like the difference between getting tunneled out and then Georgie having to just bail and go after Damaboba. But now Georgie does have to bail. He's going to go after Damaboba instead. Damaboba, again, has Deli. So this is like basically no pressure here, right? Like this down, like pretty much the amount of pressure you're getting from this down is just the pain res. Like you're basically getting the pain res and the pop. But all 3 survivors can just crank gens, and they are. Feng just finished the gen in Shack, and these guys are doubled up on a different gen. They're going to have to worry about pain res now. But getting a good bit of progress there as a survivor team. But they're going to need much more still, though. If they're going to want to get some people out. 2 gens left. Pop is up as well. Oh, and he finds Cheryl, who's going to go down. This will be the final pain res. Assuming that there's a pain res hook around. So, yep, there you go. All 4 survivors have been fresh hooked. That's going to be pain res on the Cheeto sorter. So everyone's been hooked once except for Fink, who's on death hook. The unhook comes in immediately, so very fast unhook. Not really bad considering how Georgie's playing this. He finds Feng. Ooh, good flick. Very good flick there. That was a very accurate flick to the side. Feng in trouble. Has his pallet, but it's a pretty bad one. And Dead Hard, I think. Pretty sure that, yeah, that was Dead Hard from Watermelon. Very good Dead Hard there. Gets him some distance away. So far, pretty solid from the survivor team. They're doing pretty okay in chase. And stalling decently well. Damaboba gets found. Oh, no, it eats that one, though. That's really unfortunate. long distance shockwave from Georgie that lands, and Damabo's is gonna go down. That's gonna be her second hook. This will also give him a stack of Pop Quiz the Weasel. And with multiple people injured right now too, it's a tough spot to be in. These guys need to reset. They gotta get some gen progress. It's a lot. They need a lot. They need a lot of stuff, and none of it's really happening right now. Fink is kind of just hiding and hovering. Maybe he wants to stealth this out. The other two both healed each other across the map. And I think Georgie, aware of that now, sees that they both healed, probably knows that they were resetting each other. But so no one got found here, which is solid for the survivors, and they managed to reset, but they also did not manage to get any gens done as well. And again, like, what are those hits? You know what I mean? Like, what was that? Like, Jesus, dude. Like, just throwing one out, like max range, or just barely hitting him with the fucking tip. Like, that's so crazy. Wild, like, just wild shockwave hits. Cheeto Sorter is gonna have to run in a 1-for-1 here just to keep Damaboba alive. But down goes Cheeto. This is gonna be Cheeto's second hook though. So Damaboba now death hook. Cheeto's gonna be death hook after this. Watermelon's gonna be the only person that isn't death hook after this stage. Still 2 gens up. Fink getting a good bit of gen progress down here, but it's gonna get chased off. The other 2 resetting. Ooh, Georgie not quite getting the flick he wanted. Does get a little mind game on a flank and get a hit there, though. He's going to come back and kick this gen with pop. So, good decision from him to, like, chase down the Fink. Chase down the the Unjin, who is Fink, and get a hit on her before kicking the gen. Again, we kind of saw some like, slip-ups there from, like, the last set, where people would, like, have a hit and they would prioritize kicking the gen over it, which is never what you want to do, ever. So, wise play from Georgie there, just applying a lot of pressure. Fink does heal up. But Georgie's back at the hook, pressuring us now. I think Fink was getting reset with Damaboba, but the fact that Fink got hit, and now that Georgie made his way back to the hook, I don't think they're gonna be able to get this unhook very, very safely. As a matter of fact, Watermelon might not be able to get this at all. They just healed, so Georgie knows that Watermelon's the only one here, and yeah, he can just body block it. Cheeto's dead. So not only is Cheeto dead, but they haven't gotten any gen progress in the past, like, minute. Like, ever since Fink got chased off that gen, there hasn't been any gen progress. They've just been healing each other, and Fang has been hovering this hook. So Georgie doing a really good job of pressuring them. No gen progress whatsoever in a long time. And it's not looking good for DC on first down from here. Still 2 gens up. Damaboba's getting chased. She is death hook. And Georgie is just fucking sending these shockwaves, dude. This motherfucker, he just fucking sends them. He just goes for it, you know? Oh, Shack Gen actually didn't get done. I thought Shack Gen did get done, but I guess it didn't. Feng's working it now. Fink was working this gen here instead. There is kind of a 3-gen here, and by kind of, I mean actually like a really good 3-gen there. Like they're kind of all in a row on that like corner of the map. I think that's 12, 1, and 2 is what that is what those gens are. So kind of just all in a row on the top right are those generators. Actually a really solid 3-gen. Finds Fang, goes for a prediction shockwave, but doesn't predict correctly and doesn't get away with that. So Watermelon is going to vault that and go away. Pretty good recovery from DC on first down now. Now they are getting some gen progress. They just got to make sure that they bolt the fuck away from these gens every time they get chased. So Fang doing a good job here. Not even trying to juke it. Just literally being like, yeah, go ahead and hit me. I don't care. I'm just going to bolt away. She has inner healing up. So assuming she doesn't get committed to, she'll be able to heal up. But Georgie might be looking to commit. Fink is death hook. Good pre-throw there. Smart play from Fink. Doing a really good job thus far of staying alive. Needs to be a little careful here. Oh, Georgie gets the shockwave, but Fink might be trading her life for all the gens. Because Fang is going to get that one done, and I think Damaboba will get this done too. Because this hook is happening really far away. Like, this is the complete opposite corner of the hook. So I think they're going to at least be able to finish all 5 gens. And maybe if they play this really well with the 2 of them, they maybe could get a survivor out. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll see how they get spotted, how good they are at stealthing. So far, the fact that Fang is hiding and didn't get seen yet is big. She's actually going to stealth away from that gate pretty early. Oh. Did Georgie find her? Oh, does find her. This is good for Georgie because if he was going to find one of the survivors, this is definitely the ideal one. Watermelon's worth 2 hook stages, whereas Damabob is only worth 1. And that down comes in so fast, too. Does she even get that gate? I'm surprised that he's taking the time to hook here and not just caging. Maybe he's worried that the other gate's already open. He doesn't want to cage. I guess it makes sense. He might not want to, like, send her to the gate or whatever. I guess he's just accepting. Yeah, I think he's just accepting this result. He's not even really trying to find Damaboba. He's just going to accept that result. He's going to get a 3K, 11 hook stages. They are going to get 1 hook stage out. So, honestly, given how this match was going, I'm going to say pretty solid recovery from DC on first down. It was honestly looking like it was going to be like a 4K1 or something based on how it was going. But they managed to recover pretty well. When it got down to the 3v1, they kind of got their shit together. They all healed up. They started playing the gens real smart. They played the macro real smart. They did a good job of like avoiding the open field shockwaves that they were eating earlier. And they really got their shit together. And they ended up getting a host stage out. So there you go. So now the win condition for the killer from DC on first down is going to be basically just getting a 4K. Like essentially, if he just gets all 12 hook stages, no matter what, he wins. So, should be interesting. Well played by Georgie. I think getting a survivor out against Georgie at all is something that they should feel pretty good about. Again, I've been talking Georgie up a lot. He has been a fucking menace in scrims. He's been an absolute menace. So even getting a survivor out at all, they should be feeling pretty good about it. And we'll see how game 2 goes. We'll see how game 2 goes. So again, the normal killer, like the regular killer that plays Pyramid Head for DC on first down, Prion is like one of the killers that plays for DC on first down in general. He plays multiple killers for them. But I think, again, if I'm not wrong, I think he's specifically a Pyramid Head main. Like, that's like his main killer. So again, it's a shame that he's not here. His power's out. Watermelon's going to take over. Watermelon's also a solid killer, too. So it's not like it's, it's not like it's awful. Watermelon is still a solid killer, too. But it's a shame that Prion doesn't get to play his main. Because who knows how long it'll be before Pyramid Head comes back. But Watermelon just has the 4K here. I mean, I say just has the 4K as if it's easy. 4King is definitely not like easy to do on these settings with like good teams. So I guess we'll see. Who am I inviting again? Tyro, motherfucking Tyro. So yeah, we'll see, man. I think Power Struggle Rangers is in a pretty good position here to get this win if they can just get some survivors out of the exit gate. But again, that being said, I would not put it past Watermelon to have just a solid, strong start here. And again, Wrecker's Yard is a small, tough map. And I think if you do make mistakes on the map, it's really, really easy for the killer to take advantage and kind of snowball into a strong spot. And if we see that happening with Power Struggle Rangers, it could end up giving the win to DC on first down too. So really, I think like, I guess I want to say that the ball is kind of in their court, right? It's going to be a matter of like how tight and disciplined they play it, and also how well Watermelon takes advantage of any mistakes that they make. But it really could go either way from here. Thank you for streaming DVD while everyone's streaming TCM. That game's boring as fuck to watch. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to stream TCM too. But I'm not going to only stream TCM. I'm still going to stream DVD as well. I'm doing both. I'm not full send TCM. I'm just kind of, I'm like a here and there gamer, But don't worry, dude. We'll do plenty of TCM too. Don't you worry, gamer. I'll give you your boring gameplay. Don't you worry. But okay, that's kind of interesting though. I feel like TCM is kind of like, it is kind of bad from like a viewer perspective, isn't it? Like I feel like watching TCM when you haven't played it yourself, it doesn't like how do I want to word this? Like, how like DVD, like I feel like DVD is the type of game where even if you don't play it, it's pretty obvious what's going on, right? Like, I think even if you're not someone that plays DVD, or if you've only played DVD here and there, I feel like you can still kind of have a general idea of what's going on and still have a pretty good feel for it. And it just feels like it's good to watch even without you having a ton of experience. Whereas like TCM does not feel like that. TCM feels like you need to have played the game before you can enjoy it. Well, I shouldn't say everyone would be like that, but I think a lot of people would. I'll be honest, I was like that before I played TCM. Like when TCM was in beta or whatever. What was it? Like the early access thing? Whatever the thing that the like 4 days that it was live whenever I had surgery or whatever, I tried watching it and I hated it. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was like, yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm watching. It's just like a bunch of people hiding. I don't know what this is. It's just like a bunch of stealth gamers. Like, sure, this is weird. I don't know, but so that me personally, I wasn't a fan of it before I played it. Now that I played it, I enjoy it because I understand what's going on. But you remember who the cracked huntress was from ages ago? We've had a couple cracked huntresses, but a couple of them ended up getting outed for like cheating and stuff. So like, depending on the huntress, it depends. We've had a few cracked huntresses though. Wasn't it Chicken something? Well, Ugly Chicken is a cracked huntress, but that's one of the ones that's clean. Chicken is still in scrims. He plays for, shit, he plays for DC on first down, doesn't he? He's on one of these teams, I think. I think it's on. I think he plays for DC on first down. Yeah, Chicken's not a cheater. Chicken's chill. We love Chicken. But yeah, some of the other ones, I'm not gonna name drop, but some of the other ones basically, yeah, ended up getting banned for cheating. Another one of them was like a smurf of like someone from the community that got like outed for some like questionable shit. That, yeah, we had some weird shit. We've had some cracked huntresses, and many of the cracked huntresses we've had were people that we then had to turn around and ban like a couple weeks later. So yeah, kind of awkward that, huh? Yeah, a little awkward. How many cheated? Just one, I guess. Just one. There was one cheating huntress, and then there was another one that ended up being like an alt account of somebody that was like banned, and we found out later, and we're like, oh. But yeah. Several Smurfs got banned. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why not name drop? Why not name drop them? They're cheaters. Fuck them. To be honest with you, because I don't like. From what I'm told, like they're banned from like every comp league or whatever, and like from what I'm told, there's like a good bit of evidence, but I've not seen the evidence myself, and I just don't like to like full send, you know, shitting on someone publicly without being 100% sure myself. I mean, I'm like 90 because like I don't think everyone's lying, but like unless I'm 100%, I don't like to full commit myself. You know what I mean? Anyway, here we go. They need a pretty good result here. Watermelon does, but so does Power Struggle Rangers. Unbreakable Deliverance on Claudette. I'm just going to quickly cycle the build just so that we have them on record. But Watermelon here, he's got the same build. Actually, not the same build. He's got Noed. But he does have he does have Pop and Pain Res. But instead of Agitation, he's got Noed. And also for add-ons, I think instead of running double range, he's got range. And then I would assume that that's duration. Dude, so many of Pyramid Head's add-ons look exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure it's probably duration. So range and duration most likely is add-ons too, which is, I don't know, interesting, because I never know whether that's better than double range or not. I think it's probably arguable. But Nancy, unfortunately, just gonna throw that pallet right when Watermelon puts his sword on the ground and he gets that shockwave hit. Pretty clean. Zones the pallet, she just throws it right into the zone and gets down, and then that's a pretty quick down for Watermelon. But that being said, Gen does get done before the down comes in. So Pain Res not going to hit that gen. Pain Res, I think, hit the gen that Ace was working on. Pop Goes the Weasel's now up too. Waiting for the unhook. Getting the double hit off the hook. There you go. Good timing. Gonna injure Claudette. Gonna also put Nancy to deep wounds. Not gonna commit to her. She doesn't really have any anti-tunnel to speak of. So nothing really to help her here in this in the situation. Watermelon going for a pretty aggressive shockwave and doesn't land it. She has bus. I think it's the bad window though. She does vault it with live though, so she gets away, gets some distance. Watermelon not quite able to get that swing. She's gonna run to the corner and die. And we'll see what they can get with this. They're gonna trade her life for some gen progress. How much gen progress? Tyra's gonna pop one. He seems to be worried about Decisive Strike, but she does not have it. He set that down in case DS was there, but it's not. Main gen's being progressed by Swing Blade. I imagine that'll probably get kicked after this, I would assume. Unless Watermelon finds the gen that the other survivor's working on instead. But right now, they're just cranking gens, which is, I mean, good. That's what you'd love to see. Trying to get as much gen progress as you can, because it's pretty clear that Watermelon wants to kill Nancy here. So if Nancy does get tunneled out, you need to trade her life for as much gen progress as possible. Middle gen does get kicked. She still has a little bit to go on her hook stage. She has a while. She can sit there and chill for quite a bit. We'll see how Watermelon plays this. He's playing pretty close to it, pretty early. I feel like again. So hook stages are 60 seconds, right? I feel like when you're down to like maybe the final like 20 seconds, 25 seconds ish, I feel like that's probably when you want to like start to play really close to the hook. I feel like he started playing close to the hook at like 40 seconds. It felt a little early, you know, because at that point, like, again, they're able to do this, right? They're able to like they're able to just run in and die for the save. Like, you can't really like deny unhooks very well anymore ever since grabs went away. So it's kind of hard to justify playing that close to the hook that early, because you're kind of just giving them a bunch of free gen time completely uninterrupted, when they can still just kind of bomb the hook and get the save anyway. So they do a good job. They wait until close to the last minute to get the save. The unhook comes in, but Nancy has nothing. She's just gonna go down. So the chases don't end up really lasting very long, but they do pop 4 gens though. So lots of gen pros, like tons of gen progress coming in. Still 3 stacks of pain res. Pop goes the weasel still up 2. Main gen is still one of the gens that are up, which makes it a little bit more reasonable to keep this alive. But Watermelon not in a great spot right now, but not an impossible spot either. Like, still having 3 stacks of pain res and also Pop goes the weasel means that as long as he's ending his chases quickly, like if he's finding people when he's getting hits and downs really quickly, then he can still snowball this and still have a lot of regression to help him keep these gens from popping. But he's got to definitely be careful and make sure that his chases go well. That was a good shockwave. That was a good opening. I'm pretty sure Claudette is the deli survivor. Yeah, so this is pretty much the best chase for the survivor side, but he's gonna actually drop this and go after somebody else. I don't hate this either. Like, getting multiple people injured and kind of putting some pressure on them to have to reset and stuff is a totally okay play to make. He finds Ace, who gets a bit of distance. He's gonna run to the side of the map. Good fake on that window, baits out that shockwave and doesn't take damage. And again, as long as these survivors are able to buy just little bits of time and chase like this, right? Like, they don't have to be like a juicer god and loop them for fucking, 30 years. If they could just buy little bits of time here and there, good vault there too. Like, this is great from Tyro. This is gonna give them so much time. Dwight's currently cracking a gen. Claudette's on a separate gen. They're all working different gens right now. All 3 gens are being progressed by somebody. They need to make sure they hard communicate this though. Like, yeah, like this was a little sloppy from Claudette. And yeah, that's a little sloppy though. That's tough. I feel like the second that the killer was leaving chase, Claudette probably should have like stealth or just gotten somewhere like safe. I think she didn't want to run this way because that's kind of close to the gen that was being worked, but not really. Like, I feel like she could have ran like towards bus and just try to like hide slash be stealthy. That being said, I mean, they actually get the gen done. That wasn't a pain res hook. So no pain res coming in, and they do pop the final gen, so it actually ends up not mattering that much in the end. She has deli too, so they don't have to worry about saving her. They're in a really good spot right now. No heads up, but they're in a great spot to win this. If they can just open up one of these gates and get somebody out, they win. And again, deli's up, so yeah, she can just pull herself off hook without really needing anybody else. And now there's 3 different survivors up that can pressure gates, and the gates are decently split. And oh my god, look at this man. Secret agent man, secret. Bro, he's probably sweating right now. My lord. To be fair, if he gets pulled out, like if he gets pulled out of the locker, then they instantly just start the gate, right? So Claudette's going to start pressuring this gate. And I imagine Tyro's going to start pressuring this gate now at the same time too, yeah. And yeah, there's no way for Watermelon to win this. There's no way. These survivors just played this correctly, and there's just no way now. So this was good, solid play from them. And there's literally no possible way for Watermelon to get those stages he needs. He's going to commit to this and get this down on the Claudette, but both of them are going to open their gates. Swingblade ran to Tyro's gate, and they're going to get out. It's going to be a 2K 6 hook stages for Watermelon. Not quite enough to match the result of Georgie. And solid play from Power Sugar Rangers. Very, very solid play. Good macro. They did a really good job of slamming out the gens and handling the objectives wisely. Again, I think the way Watermelon played around the hook, especially the second time, was a little bit wrong, I think. And other than that, there was obviously some like micro mistakes here and there too, but overall I don't think he played it that bad either. So both sides playing well. I guess Power Sugar Rangers is playing a little bit better, getting the result they need, and they're going to take that win on the Executioner set. So we're going to be going up 1-0 going into the Singularity set. Power Sugar Rangers, very, very well played. Good try from Watermelon. GG's. Solid game. Very, very solid game. I'll give you guys your payout. Let me make sure I actually pay out the right team so you guys don't force me to play Hag again. And and then going into game 2, we'll have Singularity. Good old Singularity. This should be neat. I think we moved Singularity onto ARP, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go make sure before I start saying things. Let me go just make 100% sure before I just start saying shit and all the shit I'm saying is wrong. But I'm pretty sure we moved him onto ARP. Yeah, he's on ARP. We had a show match with nightlight on that map, and it went pretty well. And it seemed like maybe a decent map for him, considering like how you can survey the middle pretty well, and the information, like just being able to hold down one side and being able to use the surveillance in the middle of the map seemed like it was pretty solid. So we'll see how this plays. We haven't had singularity on this map yet, so this is going to be a bit of like a test run to see how it goes. I'm curious myself, but here I'll give you guys your gamba. Here you go. You got 5 minutes. We might cut it off early. You have 5 minutes or until they ready up, whichever one happens first. So make sure you get your gambas in quick. I don't need to hold this lobby hostage. We're kind of good. We're bing chilling. Larry isn't single anymore. He went on a date and now we're girlfriends. Oh, Singularity is a girl? Ooh, ooh. Is she a pretty girl? Since you brought up Chicken, he's down for some show matches after the set if you want. Okay, we'll see. Maybe. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I might be okay with it just being a short scrim night tonight. Like I said, if you guys didn't catch me earlier, I have had a bit of a rough day today. I'm running on like 2-3 hours of sleep. We had to take our dog to the vet this morning because he's had like an ear infection for the past couple of days. But last night we like checked out his ear and there was like blood in there, which is not great. So we had to like take him into the vet like this morning to like get him some meds and everything. And just generally speaking, like it's been a rough like 24 hours for me in terms of like sleep. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I might be like okay with just ending early. Like even if the set goes like 2-0 and we like don't get to the third game, I might honestly just be like, yeah, that's okay. Like I hate to do that. Like, I know it's kind of like a short stream and maybe that's disappointing, but like I don't know, man. It's been a rough 24 hours and I might just want to go chill and not, you know, draw out the stream for a super long amount of time. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the offer for show matches. If it wasn't for all this stuff I got going on, I would surely take you up on it. But I think tonight might not be the night. We'll see what happens Sunday. Maybe Sunday we'll have time for show matches. So hey, I mean, show up Sunday. Sunday, depending on how the sets go and everything, we might end up having time then. So yeah. Sleep sounds pretty great. Yeah, exactly. See, Dino agrees. If we go 2-0, love the confidence, Tofu. What do you mean? That's what I said. If we go 2-0, I'm saying that you guys can tie it up. Look, it'd be different if I said when we go 2-0, damn it, Boba. Then I would be putting you down. I'm saying you guys can absolutely win this. Hello? You know what? Next time I'll say when we go 2-0. How about that, damn it, Boba? We'll go all out with it. We'll make you feel real bad. I'll be like, yep. When Power Struggle Rangers specifically beats up on Damaboba in particular in this next game and then secures a 2-0, then it'll easy peasy. I'm curious about tunneling and scrims because if they're experienced good players and you can't end the chase as fast, is it worth to get that kill or pressure gens, as the more time you spend in chase, the more time you waste? Well, the idea is that if all 4 survivors are good, then like why does it matter who you chase, right? Like are you gonna drop a chase on a good survivor that has been hooked already to chase a survivor that hasn't been hooked already that's also good? You know what I mean? Like the idea isn't really like find the worst survivor, because ideally you don't have a worst survivor. Ideally all the survivors know what they're doing and they all do well in chase, you know? That's the ideal situation, obviously. So yeah, like the whole like finding an easy target and killing them is not really something that should work in like a competitive setting, you know? Damn a stinky, by the way, not Bubba. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Trash talking from the bitter rival teams out here. Uh-oh. What flavor wings? Best flavor of wings is garlic parmesan. Garlic parmesan is the best flavored. Absolutely. God tier. Absolute God tier. With the new point system, how would that work if we did it like last week? When there's 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 lose. Final win, you compare finished gens of game 1. We just add all of it up. Everything is worth the same to me. We add everything up. Well, we add up gens and hook stages, not fresh hooks. We basically ignore fresh hooks and we just add up the totals of everything else. We don't value gens over hooks. We just add it all up. And whoever has the most points ties. Or sorry, whoever has the most points wins. Or we tie, you know? Honey barbecue wings? They're okay. I usually either go with buffalo wings or garlic parm. Like, those are usually my go-to. But I'm down to mix it up and have whatever, man. I mean, hit me up with some honey barbecue. Hit me up with some fucking like mega spicy shit. You know, I'm down with whatever, dude. I thought you said whoever has the most points dies. Is that what I said? I hope not. I'm probably going to be misspeaking a lot, so maybe I did say it. Who knows? Who fucking knows, dude? Whoever has the most points fucking dies. We love scrims. I'm a lemon pepper stepper. People have told me that if I like garlic parm, that I should try lemon pepper. That's apparently a thing. They said that like people that like garlic parm will most likely like lemon pepper, but I've never tried lemon pepper. But maybe I should. Apparently it's like right up my alley or something, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Watermelon on Singularity. Azrael's resting place. Oh god, okay. I thought that was gonna be like that the whole time. He's got Blood Favor. Blood Favor, No Way Out, Pop Goes the Weasel, and Corrupt Intervention. The add-ons are the purple one where when you goop somebody, you see their auras. And I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not 100% sure what that other one is. You guys might have to fill me in. I can't remember what his add-ons are entirely. I think it might be like you see the auras of people that get EMPs. Tyro's blessing up, baby, bless up. DS Deadheart on the Rain, who's avoiding getting gooped there. Objective build on the Paladin Inspector, and Swing Blade rocking unbreakable deliverance for the people. Oh, it's the haste and overclock one. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I should have figured. That's like his best add-on by miles. That's like by miles his best add-ons. Is gonna get an opening hit here onto Rain, who is trying to avoid that goopening. Will avoid the goopening, but does get hit. And Rain's also getting chased in the block gens, right? Or is the block gens just kind of awkward? Blood Favor here, getting a ton of value. Oh no, this is kind of the, yeah, never mind. It's like kind of a split 2-1. So this is actually kind of in the block gens, never mind. Watermelon gonna go down. Blood Favor getting a ton of value. So there's been a lot of discussion about Blood Favor lately. Blood Favor is apparently an insanely OP perk. And everyone's been talking about it. And people have been discussing the idea of like globally banning it because of how strong it is, I guess. So just keep that in mind. Like that was really good value there. I'm gonna be kind of keeping an eye on this perk because like it feels kind of, it does feel kind of insane, but also like it can get cleansed so quickly, right? Like it's already broken now. Like they broke it, so like it's gone. So it got value once, but now it's gone. So like, I don't, like I'm torn on it. I do think that like if it stays up for a long time, like I think maybe on certain killers like S tiers where it's hard to like even take the time to find it, right? Like maybe on Blight it might be, but you know what? This is a whole different discussion. We can talk about this another day. Gets the first hook though, gets pop on this middle gen, so pretty good start. I'm actually really surprised to see Watermelon running No Way Out over Noed. I feel like if you're gonna choose one of those late game perks, because you can't run them together, obviously it's against the rules. But if you're gonna choose one of them to run, I feel like on Singularity, it feels like Noed should be the much better choice. I feel like I don't think No Way Out would be better than Noed. But I mean, that being said, maybe Watery knows something I don't. Kind of struggling a little bit to get that thing off. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. He gets a hit on the Dwight. Tries to goo up some more. Looks like Nancy got away basically entirely. They do pop a gen here though. So this is the bot. Oh, I have the wrong map up. Oh no. I'm surprised that 10,000 people haven't yelled at me yet. So they pop a gen on the bottom side. They popped like bottom right gen. And I think Watermelon maybe is going to want to hold up this like top side by main here. Because again, the way our ARP works is there's basically always going to be a 3-gen top side and bottom side. One of them will sometimes be more like a 4-gen. But this side, but on this particular spawn, there was like a 3-gen top. And then bottom side, there was like a kind of a 4-gen if you count the one in the middle. But it was like a pretty decent split, like nothing too crazy. Finds a goop onto Swing Blade, but no one really that pressured right now. This is not looking great for Watermelon. Right now, there's really no pressure. Like, he's got, like, one person gooped up, but they're all just kind of doing gens freely at the moment. And he's not really anywhere near them. He's really trying to rely on these cameras to make something happen. Finds a goop on a Tyro. And I guess he's going to chase him now. So yeah, does find one here on Tyro. They're currently slamming out the gens, I believe, on the side of the map that he doesn't have gooped up, though. Like, they're doing all the bottom side gens. So no real progress happening on the top side, which is the side that he's protecting. But that being said, I don't think you can justify holding down a 3-gen against 4 survivors. Like, I don't think that's a very viable thing to do. So, like, if Watermelon's strategy is just to hold down top side, and that's it. Like, if that's his whole game plan is, hey, let's just hold down top side 3-gen from the start. That is not gonna work. Like, that will 100% not work. especially considering that there's not even any perks that help. Like maybe if he had like eruption or something, it would help a little bit. But there's really no perks to even help him either, right? Like pop is like, you know, okay, but you have to get downs for that, right? So yeah, like the perks, the killer himself, all of it just kind of shouldn't really be your go-to, but that's what he's doing. So not a fan of this at all. Not a fan of this whatsoever. I feel like this is kind of a big throw here. He's gonna just bail from every chase that goes down to bottom side and stay up here on top side. But yeah, barring the survivors fucking up a lot, this should be a very, very good result for Power Struggle Rangers. I don't see this working too well. They have a boon up now on the bottom side, so anytime that they want to go reset, they can go do it faster. Yeah, true. He is going into this match with 0 practice. That's a good point. Again, that is an important thing to keep in mind, is that this is not their original Singularity player. Their original Singularity player can't play today because of power outages. So this is like a last minute fill. I don't even know how much Watermelon plays Singularity, so that is fair. So yeah, like in his defense, that is true, but still, this is definitely not the ideal way to play this for sure. He's gonna goop some people up. He's gonna... Okay, well... He's still staying topside for now. I mean, at this point, he's pretty full committed. He can't really do much else at this point. Like, he's already given up pretty much every gen bottom side, and he has, like... He basically has had no pressure for a long time now. So, at this point, he's full sending, right? At this point, there's really nothing else he can do. He can't even, like, readjust his strategy now. Because I think he's just full sent here. What are they doing? They're currently trying to triple EMP, I guess. Oh, they feel like the way Claudette was playing that was weird. Like, why wasn't she just hopping on the gen? I'm confused. Watermelon's still patrolling this. I think they're just gonna finish this gen on bottom side at Shack. Maybe grab some EMPs and then start to think about pressuring top side. Actually, they do have one survivor top side right now. So... Oh, but she gets spotted. Watermelon actually does find Rain here. And Rain's actually the only survivor that's been hooked. So this is a bit weird. Of all the survivors that you want to send down here to stealth, I feel like this was not the one they should have sent. Because, like, if they get found, like what's happening right now, and if Rain gets downed and also hooked in this 3-gen, this is basically, like, the only way that Watermelon can salvage this. And that's kind of what's happening. So, you know what? Power Struggle Rangers kind of giving him a chance here. Because Rain's been hooked. This is going to be... Right? Rain has been hooked, right? Yeah. Rain's been hooked. This is going to be hook number 2. In the 3-gen. And if somehow... Again, still a bad spot for Watermelon. Just to be, like, honest and blunt about it. Still not a great spot for Watermelon. I would say Power Struggle Rangers is still probably in the commanding position. But this is definitely leaning towards the, like... If there was a way to make this work for Watermelon, this is probably it, right? Like, if you can somehow manage to, like, keep defending these gens, keep the pressure up, and then if you could also manage to kill Rain off unhook pretty quickly, then something could happen here, right? He interrupts the unhook. He's going to get this down on the swing blade. Ooh, and again, this chase is going to matter a lot. Rain's going to throw that, and she's going to run away. Should probably fast vault that window, but doesn't. It's going to go down. And if they're not here to save this... Okay, it's going to be big on whether or not... Oh, decisive strike. I didn't realize that DS was in play. And Dead Hard 2 and Unbreakable on Swing Blade. Never mind. Oh, it's shambles. Oh, never mind. We're shambles. Nope, we're shambles. Never mind. Yep, they're going to pop that last gen for sure. Watermelon is going to find Swing Blade again and down him. But the final gen pops. And with only one stack of No Way Out, it's not looking too great here. He's going to bail from this and try to find Nancy. Although I think this is probably not what you want to do, because Nancy is worth less hook stages than Dwight. I mean, Dwight has Deliverance, and maybe Watermelon expects that. But I mean, he's also a fresh hook, which is technically better too, even if they don't die. Gets Dead Hearted, so good Dead Hard from Rain. Swing Blade gets picked up. And this is looking like it might just end up being a 3-stage for Watermelon. Like, I think he will kill Nancy here, but I think that's all he's going to get. No Way Out's been procced. So the gates haven't been opened just yet. He could try to work with this, and I think he will. Maybe. Well, no, he's going to take the hook real quick. So, okay, he's going to quickly kill Rain. No Way Out's been procced, but it's only 24 seconds. So it's going to be going away very soon. So there you go. No Way Out's gone. And I don't think he makes it to these gates in time. Yeah, he's so far away from these gates. There's no way he makes it in time. So yeah, they're going to all three be getting out. And that's going to be 3 hook stages for Watery Melon, which is definitely not the result that you wanted to see. That gate's going to be open. Swing Blade's going to be out. They're all going to go. So tough. Like, good try from him. Again, you got to feel at least a little bad because of the situation that they found themselves in with their main killer player for this killer being unable to play. Watermelon filling in the last minute, trying to get a good result, but I think the strategy was just not one that was going to work. I think that's not... I just don't think you can justify playing that way. I think, like, your play has to be a little bit of a mix, right? Like, obviously you do kind of want to hold down, like, an area with Singularity with his cameras and everything, but there has to be, like, a little bit of a mix of, like, holding down the area while also committing to chases and pressuring things. Like, again, it's hard because I know he didn't, like, practice Singularity a ton, so, like, it's hard for him to, like, feel confident in whatever he's doing, but ideally, like, you can't just sit on the 3-gen side and try to win that way. Like, you have to, like, commit to some chases and then like teleport back here and there with your cameras and stuff. But he doesn't quite get it done. And 3 hook stages is all he gets. Power Struggle Rangers in a really good spot here to take this 2-0. I think their killer is gonna be... They told me Tyro. Tyro is gonna be the killer for Power Struggle Rangers. So Tyro's in a pretty good position here to get this win. Pretty soft win condition. We'll see. That being said, it's not entirely unreasonable for DC on first down to still be able to pull this off, though. We have seen stuff like this before from them. We've seen like pretty bad results from their killers in games where it's like, uh-oh, it's looking great, but then they just come out on Survivor and play phenomenally and get like a very similar result. So I'm not gonna rule them out. I'm not gonna say it's over by any means, because that would be silly based on what we've seen in the past. But it is looking very difficult. Like, I will be honest and say that they're gonna definitely need Power Struggle Rangers to, they're gonna need the killer from Power Struggle Rangers. Like, they're gonna need Tyro to, like, mess up and misplay a lot, and then they're gonna have to take advantage of it really, really well. But if they do, then it's definitely still doable. It's definitely still possible. OhTofu to fuck with the ads. We got 20 minutes. I'm good. I don't gotta fuck with the ads. I'm okay. Zelwork, thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate it. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Yo, Magical Lulu, thanks for the 4 months. Thank you, gamer. And yo, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Time for the epic comeback. That's right. That's right. That's right. Doesn't the Survivor Info thing only need the gen? Well, not really. I mean, if there's... Like, say that the killer only gets 3 hook stages, but all 3 of them are fresh hooks. Then that would matter. So no. So no, not really. And man, your boy can use some more fucking coffee, man. Your boy can use some more coffee. If this goes to game to set 3, your boy is definitely getting some more coffee. Because my lord, I think I'm good for right now. I think I'm good for this game. But if we go to game 3, coffee is definitely in my future. Because goddamn. Hi, is there a command that explains the top of the screen and how they get points? There's not, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that we can, like, put that in a command and have it be, like, simple enough and work. Like, maybe. Like we just make a command that just says, like, 3 win conditions in order. I don't know. Like, because it's basically just like 3 win conditions in order, right? Like, generators are the first win condition, overall hooks are the second, and then fresh hooks are the third. And it basically just goes off of them in order. And if any of them ties, it goes to the next one, basically. But I'm not really sure how to word that for a command. So, yeah, I don't know. Sleep, protect your health. Oh, dude, trust me, I'm gonna rest after this for sure. I honestly might not, like, immediately go to sleep after stream, but I at least want to, like, chill the fuck out, if anything. Like, if I don't sleep, I at least want to just fucking chill. Because, yeah, my brain is fried, dude. My brain is fucking fried. It's all fooked up. Wait, what is this? Stop. Hierarchy of win, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, these win conditions feel really good to me too. Yeah, I agree. I kind of It feels a lot better in the sense that like I just feel like it's more clear like what like I think it's more clear of like how the result went, and that like I don't know. I also feel like when you have like one team having one score, another team having like another score, it implies like a winner and loser after one game, which is just not really true, right? Like there's two matches, and if one game is over and one team has like a big point advantage, that doesn't really mean that they're in a position to win. But it kind of like implies it does, like based on the points, which I don't like. Yeah, the barbecue image is fresh hooks. Yes. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, of course. Of course. WinCon. Whoever does most gens win. If that ties, whoever gets most hook stages wins. If that ties, whoever got most fresh hooks wins. You know what? That looks good, Lamy Reese. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm gonna literally copy paste that, okay? And make that a command. Wait, what should the command be? Exclamation point WinCon, I guess? There you go. I yoinked that bitch. I'm plagiarizing you, dude. Straight up fucking plagiarized. Didn't even give you credit or nothing. Look at that. I learned that in high school. And Wikipedia. That's what I learned. They say you don't learn anything in high school. I learned how to plagiarize, baby. That's what I learned. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Notice me, Tofu. Yo, what's up, man? Is your name Imjik? I'm probably saying your name wrong, but hi, what's up, buddy? Tofu a thief, true. When it comes to creative stuff, you better believe, dude. I am like the least creative person ever. If I need to like, I don't know, write words or make art or anything similar to anything like that, you better believe that your boy has like no skill or talent. So what happens if all three are a tie? Is it just a tie game? Yes. If all three are a tie, it's just a tie. Yes. Maybe I should put that in the command. There we go. Here, I'll edit it. Here we go. I'll add that. See, I added it. Therefore, I'm no longer plagiarizing. There you go. This is like when those YouTubers will like say about it's free use when they react to content because they just like say a couple words. Hey, I'm not stealing their content. I said a couple words, so therefore I'm being transformational. That's like me right now. I'm transforming the thing that I stole, so therefore I'm not stealing it at all. I'm transforming it into something that's my own. I'm Gek. Ah, I see. Ah, gotcha. Well, hey, appreciate you, Gek. Thanks, man. Fear not, the World was incredibly easy today, so you're not missing much. Okay, good. I kind of want to pull it up just to see exactly how easy it is. Oh, yeah, that's Australia, all right. That's certainly Australia, all right. Now you're putting it in your own words, true. Well, at least a couple of my own words. That's fine. At least like a few of my words. All right, so here we go. Again, DC on first down needs a pretty insane result to stay in this. Not impossible for them, but gonna be extremely difficult. Tyro, not needing a whole lot here. He's running the glove and then the speed add-on. So basically, purple add-on gives him 5% haste while he's in overclock. The gray add-on gives him 15% longer overclock, so more speed. The purple add-on also reduces your overclock duration by like 20% too. So he's kind of counteracting that with the gray. Seems like I think that was Fink right away. Wait, no, that's, yeah, finds Fink right away. Gets a quick gooping on. Build for Tyro is a bit different. Has pop, has eruption, also has Noed, which again, I think Noed is definitely my preferred endgame perk for Singularity if you had to pick one. And especially considering he only needs a certain amount of stages, that's going to help secure it a lot. Gets a hit there on the Fink, gets a good vault while in overcharge or overclock. Oh, Fink though, falling for that back and forth bait, falls the pallet into him. Is gonna go down. So good down from Tyro, very early first down. They're currently doubled up on a gen. This looks like maybe the inner gen, like inner bot, I think is what that was. So inner bottom gen gets done. Is there a 4-gen topside? Oh god, I think there's a 4-gen topside too. Of all times should there be a 4-gen topside, man. Brutal. So yeah, that's gonna make this even more ridiculously hard. He also has the hook topside too, which makes it even harder. Finds watermelon, gets a quick hit there. Gets a gooping onto Ada. He's actually gonna stay on the camera to try to teleport, but I think she's gonna be too far away, yeah. Pyro, I think, not recognizing the range and doesn't realize that she was too far away, is not going to be able to teleport. So she'll be able to get the unhook basically for free. So a little bit of a slip up there from Tyro. I think he overestimated the range of his cameras. But he does get the hit on the Fink. He's also going to teleport on her. Going to try to get this tunnel out, I believe. And there's the second down. There is survivors nearby that can pressure this pallet. Tyro's going to pick right away. I think he's not... Oh, he wasn't close enough to it. Yeah, he wasn't close enough for that. I wasn't sure if he was or not. It seemed like he maybe could have clipped him with it, but no, they don't quite get it. And they were like really they were really trying hard for that because they have to, right? Like they're sending basically all the survivors to do it because they literally need to. They need like an insane result. So they're playing like really risky, knowing that they need like an insane result, right? So yeah, like it's one of those things where like now because the risky plays aren't working, they're probably gonna get an even worse result than they might get otherwise. Yep, there's the overclock kicking in and breaking the pallet, and Fink's gonna be dead pretty quickly. That's a pretty fast kill. So 3v1 now. The 4-gen on top side is still there, and this is gonna be really heckin' hard. This is gonna be really heckin' hard for these guys. Cheeto's currently on bottom side working on Shaq. But yeah, there's literally a 4-gen top side. So 4-gen top side. Tyro actually does have the perks to hold this too. He's got Eruption is massive for trying to hold down gen areas like this. Pop gonna obviously be good too. Has a couple pods. He should probably reset some of his pods. Like, I mean, I don't want to be nitpicky, but at the same time, maybe I should be nitpicky because the whole point of this is to like be like learning, right? Like that pod in the inside of the main building there should probably just get deleted, or actually maybe like the other one on the outside can get deleted, one or the other. But like I feel like having 3 of your pods there feels like a bit of a waste. He does set one up there. He's gonna try to get a pod onto Bang, but she's not gonna fall for it. She's gonna LOS it, but he can maybe get her on her way out, and he does. So there you go. She gets hit with the goop on the way out. Ada is currently doing one of the gens top side. She's doing the top right side gen. Okay, she's bailing too. Good play there from Ada. Positioning well and being able to get some good distance away. That was like a little... I don't even know if you can call it a teabag. That was just like... It was like one singular twerk. And they're going to get teleported on. She's not going to throw that pallet very wisely. It's a good play there. Baiting the swing. Tyro gets nothing out of it. Is going to get hit there, though. I think tried to react and vault back a little bit too late and does get hit. She's most likely just going to run bottom side because I think they recognize the situation they're in, right? They definitely do. Because Ada had deja vu. She saw the 3-gen and she was on a separate gen on the same side. So they definitely recognize that it's a 4-gen, right? They definitely know that's what's going on. So Ada's definitely going to try to go to the side. Again, these overclock add-ons are just so strong. She's not quite able to make it. I'm pretty sure she dies there no matter what. So she is going to go down, but she at least managed to make it to the bottom side of the map before going down. That gives her team a little bit of time to get stuff done. But this also confirms the win, by the way. This is going to be hook stage number 4, which is going to be confirming the win. The match is going to be, like, the actual set's going to be over no matter what. But I still, oh, the wiggle, no. Wait, was there no hook nearby? Or was that just, like, mega hard greed? I mean, Tyro doesn't have pain res or anything, so he couldn't really put her on any hook. But I guess he wanted to put her, like, closer to the top side? But, like, why? It doesn't really matter. There had to be hooks there, right? There's no way there was just no... Oh, wait. Maybe this was the only hook, and maybe it got broken whenever Fink died. Is there just, like... Is there really just an area with no hooks now? Just from one person dying? That would be pretty insane, but maybe. Pyro finds Watermelon. It's going to chase Watermelon off the gen. Watermelon's going to get hit and then just run away. But this, honestly, that wiggle out from Damaboba makes it so that Power Struggle... Or, sorry, not Power Struggle Rangers. DC on first down is actually still somewhat in this. They're going to be resetting. Looks like everybody's resetting at the moment. So no one really working on the gens at the moment, but they are getting back to full health, so they're going to be in a position to start cracking them again. Tyro's going to come back over. He's probably going to kick this. He's going to put Eruption down on it. That'll leave that one marked forever. Resetting his goop, his little goop machine. Sees a bunch of scratch marks over here. Finds Bang, who's going to goop. Finds Ada, who's also going to goop. And the only person he's not seen is Cheeto, and he's going to teleport on top of Ada. She was just staring down that camera. She was like, do it, pussy. He is going to teleport to her. She's going to get hit. She's going to just run bot side. Cheeto is, that's got to be a bot side gen, right? I'm pretty sure that's like, or sorry, I think that's a top side gen. I think that's top right gen if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100%. Feng is here to take a hit if needed. I'm not even sure if it's really needed. They could split and one can take window and one can take pallet. That works too. Trying to wave on him like chase me as if that's gonna fucking work. But hey, you know, why not? I respect the effort, you know? Like if you want to take aggro for a teammate, all you gotta do is wave at the killer. Works like a charm. They can't resist. But Tyro is actually gonna resist somehow. I don't know. Man's insane. He's gonna stay on Damaboba, and I think at this point he's just committing. I think, okay, my theory right now is that I think Tyro probably understands that like he maybe committing this hard in like an area like this maybe isn't the, oh dude, there really is no hooks here. You guys were not joking. There is no hooks on that whole side of the map. What the fuck? Wow. Anyway, Tyro, I feel like might recognize that, like, you know, maybe if he wants the 4K, he should like hardcore hold the 3 gen and yada yada yada. But also probably understands that the match is over anyway, and maybe doesn't want to draw it out for like an hour. Maybe that was kind of my theory anyway. But he does have to draw Demo Bow, but he's gonna come back to the side of the map again. And yeah, like what happens here? Do they all just go down to that corner and die? Like I feel like if everybody that gets chased just goes to that corner to die, then what the fuck can Tyro do? Then we'd be like a stalemate, right? Like we'd be pretty stalemated. Cheeto's gonna finish a, sorry, that wasn't Cheeto. Watermelon's gonna finish a gen somewhere else. Gonna get hit by some goop. Sorry, that was Cheeto getting hit by some goop. But Watermelon finished the gen that was on bottom side. We'll see what we can find here. They did pick up Damaboba. And they're currently healing. So I think he has a pretty good idea that they're all down here, right? Especially once he sees a heal happen. Once he sees that heal happen, he knows that they're all down here, right? So should feel pretty safe to just take a chase down here. Could gooper if he wants to, but maybe he wants to get the down without it. He's gonna gooper. She is gonna be gooped. She is now gooped. You're gonna try to make her way to Shack, but I don't think she'll let him make it, especially with this haste add-on. I think she should die here. There's no Shack pallet. Yeah, Cheeto's gonna go down, and there is a hook here. So Pyro actually can get this hook because basement hook is here. So this will be hook stage number 4 coming in, and this will basically secure. Okay, this just now secured the win. I just realized that actually the win wasn't secured up until right now. So that's actually kind of crazy. I didn't even really realize that. I forgot that every time that they downed Damaboba, but they couldn't actually get a hook. So now the win's secured. My lord, I forgot that was even a thing. But yeah, Cheeto's gonna be down in basement with 3 gens on the complete other side of the map, and they're currently working it right now. Like Damaboba's hovering in between, while Watermelon is currently trying to break the 3 gen. He's gonna get chased off, and I'm sure Damaboba's gonna go grab the unhook now. But we'll see how they opt to play this. Watermelon might have to loop back around towards bottom. He's gonna get hit there without throwing that. He's just gonna bolt away. Makes his window. He's gonna stay on this bot side. These guys are actually healing in basement. They do have desperate measures. Gonna be a little bit faster. Ooh. Quick TP onto Feng. She should not make anything here either. She should go down. But again, this is the corner. This is the corner where you can hook anybody. Dude, they're taking advantage, you know? I can't tell whether I want to call these guys dirty exploiters and abusers or whether I want to call them tactical geniuses, you know? Maybe this is like, maybe they're just tactical geniuses. Because yeah, they're taking good advantage of that no hook corner, that's for sure. They are taking chases there. They're like, hey, we can't be hooked here. We are going there for sure. I mean, I'll put it this way: if this was like a tournament game, like if there was like money on the line, I wouldn't be blaming them whatsoever. You know, absolutely, I'd be doing that shit myself. You better fucking believe it. So yeah, honestly, I don't really feel strongly about it one way or the other. But Cheeto gonna be getting chased now. She's gonna be running back towards top side, and she does have this pretty bad pallet here, but it is pretty bad. Actually, does get decent value out of it, but no, it's gonna go down. She doesn't loop around the left side. Instead, she tries to run away and doesn't get away. So down she goes. This will be hook stage number 2 for her. Final gen gets done though. Damaboba popping the final gen. Gonna make her way over to Watermelon. And at this point, they actually could get some survivors out. They really could get some people out, and it looks like they might. The gates aren't split. The gates are both topside. So there's one at like 12, and then there's one at like 10, 11-ish area. Is kind of like the current split of gates, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So in a decent spot to maybe make something happen here. Watermelon's on this gate. It's gonna get chased off. He doesn't really have much at Shack. He just has the window. Firecrackers though, getting the blind. Tyro gonna get this goop here, but she will make this pallet for now. He can use his teleport. Gets that overclock. Gets that haste. Will definitely put her in a tough spot. Just kidding. Actually, just plays it normally. Just plays it normally and gets it down. Never mind. Fuck teleporting. He's just going to get the down normally. That's going to be a fresh hook on the watermelon. And actually, watermelon is hooked in between both the gates. So like that actually makes it at least a little bit awkward for the survivors here. Like if they want to get the gates out, or sorry, if they want to get the gates, they might need to like heal each other and try to like play a little careful here. Like play a little stealthy, heal up, kind of go in together, like pressure both the gate and the unhook at the same time. I guess you don't really have to heal for it, really, right? Like, but either way, they definitely need to pressure both at the same time. Like, they need to like have a survivor pressuring one of the gates, ideally the one at 12, and then have another survivor pressuring the unhook. Currently, no one's pressuring anything. They're kind of just making their way back. This map is fucking massive. Damn Boba seeing this totem, which is Noed, so they're gonna know where Noed is now. Oh yeah, wait, healing would be pointless. That's right, because Noed. Sorry, my tired brain. My tired brain's not all there. I apologize. Noed is there on the hill though. Demo Boba is gonna EMP and then take some aggro. I'm assuming Cheeto will get the unhook, unless Cheeto maybe is just doing the gate. No, Cheeto's gonna go for it, but it's just barely gonna. Oh, never mind. Watermelon goes struggle, but does get unhooked. Demo Boba doesn't go down. So committing to this means that Demo Boba will likely be able to either cleanse Noed or open the gate. Probably open the gate, I would assume. Cheeto's gonna go down. Demo Boba's opening the gate. And even if Watermelon goes down here, that's going to be at least getting 3 host stages out, which is not too terrible considering the spot that they're in. But honestly, Watermelon might make the... No, he's not going to make it. Nope, Noed speed's going to be huge here. He's going to go down. So there you go. Demo Boba will get out, though. So 3 host stages getting out from Demo Boba. But still getting 9 is Tyro, which is definitely enough to secure this win for Power Struggle Rangers. So there you go. Good try from DC on first down. Tyro got the job done and got the host stages they needed to get this win. And that's going to be a 2-0 for Power Struggle Rangers over DC on first down. Again, pretty unfortunate that the designated Pyramid Head and Singularity player wasn't around today, because I feel like I'm not going to say that the results would be like massively different or anything, but like it's definitely unfortunate that they had to have someone last minute fill that didn't really practice these killers at all beforehand. Still put up a good fight though. Still put up a pretty good fight. The games were still fun. They were still interesting to watch. Still solid matches overall. Power Struggle Rangers just a little bit ahead this time around and takes the 2-0. So GG's. GG's. Very solidly played. And good games, man. Very, very good games. So there you go. Good job, Power Struggle Rangers. Good try, DC on first down. I think that's it for today though. I know it's kind of weird. I know we're only like 3 hours in the stream and we've only seen like what, like 4 killers played. Like 4 killer sets, I think, is all we've seen today. But yeah, that's kind of it for today. So if you guys don't know, the 3rd game that we had scheduled today kind of fell apart last minute. One of the teams had to back out and we didn't have a last minute fill for them. So we basically didn't have a 3rd matchup for today. And also, your boy is fucking like dead. I had a bit of a rough morning today. Had to take my dog into the vet. Didn't really get much sleep. Normally I would maybe like fill the rest of the time with just like show matches. Like we would just fuck around and do show matches. But I think I'm not going to do that today because I am just so fucking exhausted. And I think I just want to go chill. So I know it's a bit of a short one, but I hope you guys enjoyed the games anyway. We will have a full day Friday or Sunday. So Sunday we will have a full day. And if we don't have a full day, we can fill that one with show matches too. So that one will surely be like an actual full-length stream. Effigy versus Absolute Chaos, Overheated versus Visceral, Power Struggle Rangers versus OhTofu's Waifus. All those games sound like solid games. Oh, Power Struggle Rangers are playing twice. I didn't even realize. Hey, that's totally okay with me too. I'm totally cool with that. That should be a solid day of games too. So Sunday, if you guys want to see more scrims, Sunday is the day to do it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys so much for playing. Again, shout out to all the scrim mods that work hard on this shit. I know Dino Melon has been like sick for quite a while now, and he's been still setting everything up. I hit up because up is usually the button you'd hit to type in your last thing, but I thought my last thing was prediction, but that was not. Oops, ignore that thing I just typed. Okay, pretend you didn't see that. Anyway,
Here you go. Bam, bam, spam. I'm paying out, right? Power Struggle Rangers, right? Let me just make sure I'm not scamming you. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Good. There you go. I paid you out. You guys are good now. Anyway, yeah, Sunday we'll be back again. Dino Melon putting in work even while sick. Kurt helping out. Swish helping out. Rabbit Panda came home from work and immediately did scoring duty for us. Thank you guys so much for all the help as always. You guys are fucking saints for dedicating your time on the weekends to help us out with this. Cannot thank you guys enough. And again, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I won't be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. It's my day off, so I'm gonna be chilling tomorrow. I'm gonna take the next like day and a half to get some rest and chill. And I'll be back on Sunday with more scrims. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging. Let me find somebody to raid. Remember to follow on the way out if you guys aren't already. Who am I raiding? Who am I raiding? Who am I raiding? Shit. Who is it? Whomst, I ask of you. Whomst. Oh, Ralph's live. I'm just gonna throw you guys over to Ralph. I love Ralph. Ralph's good peoples. I can't raid Ralph enough. If I could raid Ralph every single day, I still wouldn't be raiding him enough. Love that man. Go chill with him. Go hang out with him. Go hit him with a Get Rated Nerd Debated and go chill with him. One of the best Hunters players on DVD. Also very fun to just hang out and talk to. Man has some good conversations. Just a very interesting dude to chill with and very good at the game. I'm sure you guys will like him. Go hang out with him. Thank you guys for being here. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys on Sunday night. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'm out of here. See ya. I'll take care. See ya. See ya.